Good evening, Mr. Ambassador.
Good evening, Miss Jen. How are you today?
I'm good. I didn't look up the Ferrero Rocher reference so that I can get it right. Mr. Ambassador,
We have been
what
expecting you, Mr. Ambassador.
we have been expecting you, Mr. Ambassador. Mr.
You know what?
Ambassador Rivers. I'm liking
There's
the
there's usually there's usually a line that the ambassador says as well after they get told we're expecting you. Well, I can't remember it. I got to do my research as well.
yes.
Oh,
It's the
woo! You know
80s,
what?
isn't it?
We
Hmm.
got to figure out this whole situation still. Make things a
Which
bit
whole
more
situation?
fresh.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, we got to sort out that situation. You can't have any situation without that situation sorted out. So, get correct.
I can't be the
Um,
ambassador without the situation sorted. You know what I mean?
the ambassador has to sort the situations
So
ambassadorily.
who we got with us today, man? Who's in the building? Who's in the comments? Who's giving the shout outs? What's going on, man? Because you got to remember, like, we haven't been here for how much weeks, Jem?
We haven't been here I think we missed 2 weeks, didn't we?
A good fortnight, you know.
A fortnight. We missed a whole fortnight. In the comments, we've got Joe Downey. Your salute, Joe. We have hashtag CT, hashtag caretaker,
Caretaker.
Troy
Come on.
Owen. Yo, we here. Wagwan, everyone. Wagwan, Troy, how you doing?
My guys. Big up Troy every time, man.
Every
You
time,
already know.
every time. Big
Already know.
supporter. Much love for Troy. This is my son making fun of me. Oh, it is. He's right there. Are you making fun of me, son? Oh,
I'm going to have to go back to my old format. I used to put the thing in the drawer. It was all, yeah, it works out. All right, cool. This is a bit more secure now. Can you hear me, Jen?
I can hear you. Yeah, my son also wants me to hear him too, of course. Stream time.
Mm-hmm. Last time Jen was the Prem stream. How's it going? Yeah, I think just before Anarchy, right? Or maybe it was the ladies thing. To be honest, I think Jen might be frozen, or maybe I
Yeah,
am.
no, I'm not frozen. I'm still here. I'm not frozen. Can you see me? Stream, let us know. How are we sounding? How are we looking? How are we coming forward? Last time Jen was about was the Prem stream. How's it going? Yeah, no, I've been a bit quiet. I've been doing things. I've got stuff coming out. I've got stuff that I'm working on. I haven't been doing many lives, but I'm working on editing, more sort of production value, more entertaining content. So I've got stuff coming, and also I should have some interviews coming up this week with a few of the guys from Double Impact. So stay tuned for all of that. Been a while still. It has been a while. We've been busy. You might not have seen us, but we've been working.
Yeah,
Have we not,
there's
Mr.
always work going on.
Ambassador?
There's always work going on behind the scene. Please tell me you're not gonna discuss the whiskey businessman who eats rabbit for dinner hypocritically. You know what,
We sure will.
Mr. Downey, I do believe that we'll be approaching them type of things very soon, sir.
Oh, I love
And
that.
feel free to chime in with your opinion on the situation too, because it's the community, so we want to know what everybody thinks. Because me
It's
personally, I have my points of views on this, and you will hear them shortly. Yeah, but yeah,
yes.
that was very whiskey business, still very very whiskey business.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there was a lot of hypocritical stuff going on in there. But yes, we will post the link in the stream so that you can come and chop it up. This is family. This is Sunday Roast. You know how we do. It's family. We will have the link in the comments so you can come and chop it up with us.
Yeah, yeah.
We got
Listen, you don't
500k
go to
as
the
well.
you big up 500k. They're
Yeah,
doing their thing
500k.
for
Big up that thing.
100%.
Facts.
M3 S3
And
also.
every
M3
S3,
S3.
let me shout out to bros,
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
This is family. Much love for them over there. I get so proud when I see them just all over the screen. They are
Bro,
battle rap. They love this
their
thing. They
brand
care
is their
about this
brand is
thing.
their brand is getting very very well recognized, and it's growing to a great big size in terms of like within the battle rap community. in the
That's it.
States. Like I've seen it go from 1 or 2 man wearing it to now it's like main event like outfits. You know what I'm saying? You see the whole stage
That's it.
flooded out with the new era thing yesterday, the M3S3. So you know
It's
they're
almost like
definitely
Battle
making
Rap's
a big step.
uniform. It's almost like Battle Rap's uniform. I've
Yeah,
got
like that.
nothing but love
And
for
I'll be
them.
honest with you,
Oh shit!
I felt
forgot
like
his name.
LOM was kind of that for a little while, but I feel like M3S3 they're more inclusive of everybody in it. It's not really you know, like only if you're one of Hollow the Don's people. I feel like they're catering for the whole
Absolutely.
thing in it. So you gotta salute what they're doing, man. Big them up, you
Absolutely,
know.
pick them up. And Fred goes hard as well. Like he is on it, like on it,
Yeah.
like on it. Like no one, like very few people I know it. Like I see other people in other areas on it like that. But him with his brand and what he wants to do in his message and like what he does with his brand as well. Like it's stoked to see. So yes, sounds crisp, visuals crisp. Thank you very much, Caretaker. Yes. So shall we get straight into Double Impact?
Double motherfucking Impact. First thing I'm gonna say about Double Impact, yeah, I'm gonna give it 4.5 out of 5.
I know why you dropped 0.5. I agree wholeheartedly.
I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. Now, they only had like everybody did their job. Everybody did their job. So you got to think of we've got 5 battles, yeah, with 4 guys each. So we've got 20 people. Now we're talking about 18 of these people did their job.
Okay, yeah.
Now, the 19th and the 20th person, what the fuck? That's all I gotta say. Like, what in the fuck? Like, I've never seen an event.
One job.
One. Just one. Just one.
Just get up there and fucking rap.
Go up there, fucking rap, and shut the fuck up while someone else is rapping.
Standard.
Remember your bar.
101.
Bro, that just
this is
ruined
page 1 of the battle rap manual, yeah? Manual, yeah? Like, it's page 1.
But you know what? Let's start from the top because I don't really want to focus on the negative because we have a tendency to do that in the culture, innit? We think of the first thing we've highlighted is what went wrong when we're talking like 4.5 out of 5 here. So let's talk about the 4.5.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If we
start off with Island. Was it Island Rum?
Island Rum and what was it?
Against DNA and the NWX. Let's just call them NWX.
Yeah, they had another name. What was it? What they called
New Age, New X
Outlaws.
Yeah, so it's like New Age Outlaws. It's like a run on the New Age Outlaws that used to be part of the DX thing, which is basically what they're based off in it, like the X or whatever. But yeah, anyway, NWX, New X Outlaws. What was your opinion, ladies first? How did you see this battle?
I saw this. I gave it to. So going in, I did a prediction show, which isn't going to come out. I did secret projects going on behind the scenes, but I had said DNA and Don Marino were going to take this. I thought that DNA's ability to perform in the 2-on-2s would. He would be able to sort of pass that. The two of them have such a great relationship already. They're already in a crew. They already know each other. Yeah, so I thought he would be able to sort of bring that out of Don, and that because Rum and Jay, last minute team, I don't think they've been together until I don't think they'd rehearsed together until the day before the battle. I think that was the first time Jay flew out to the West Coast. They're not near each other. He's in Washington. So I just thought that
he's actually from the West though, because do you know that there's a Washington?
Sorry, Washington
like
West.
DC.
Yeah, but it's still quite far away.
Yeah, it's not like
it's
Arizona.
Yeah, no, but he is West Coast. Absolutely. Jay is a West Coast rapper, of course. Yeah. He's not Washington capital, but Washington on the West Coast above. What is that? I don't want to say New York. Oh gosh, I am not with it today. That California state. That's it. Right. So I thought DNA and Don Marino, their performance and ability to sort of, win battles from DNA would win over Jay and Rum Nitty's punch. I thought they were going to come in there and be very punch heavy, but I thought DNA would have the edge over them because of, who he is and what he's done. But I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I was really, really impressed with how DNA, how Jay and Rum dealt with them. They just kind of overpowered them in that, that Jay soft-spoken voice, like that, the continual punching. Son, yes. I wasn't impressed at all with. I thought when I was listening to DNA and Don, it just sounded like every time it went to Don Marino, he was flagging. It was sort of, he couldn't hang with DNA. The pace sort of dropped, and it almost seemed like they were just rushing through it. And it was, I think, it would just, the pacing didn't work to me. That cohesion wasn't there, and they are the team that I thought would most have it because they are already part of a team. They're already NWX. How did you see it?
All right. So I thought it was what you're saying. I felt very similar to where overall I feel like New X Outlaws won that battle. That's how I feel overall, innit? I felt like, hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Yep. I just was, can you hear me?
Yeah. I felt like they won the battle. And I'll tell you for why. Because Jay the Nightwing and Rum, they had a few slip-ups in there, which Jay the Nightwing made obvious after the rounds and stuff like that. And I noticed them myself, but for him to highlight them...
shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, who is this ringing my fucking phone now, bro? Let me
listen. What's wrong with people? My son, your people, like, it's Sunday roast time. Like,
listen, one sec.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Don't worry. I'll mute you.
Hello?
I'll mute you, Rivers.
All right, 1 second, mate. I'm coming.
You're muted, Mr. Ambassador. Yeah, I wrote that down. Okay. I'll unmute you. Sorry.
Yo, do you know what it was? It's the food that I ordered that just came in it.
Of course. Yeah. All right, you go deal with the food, man. But yeah, no, I wrote that down actually. After the first one, Jay says, "My fault, bro. Like, rookie mistake, and you're not rookie enough to make that mistake. Like, you shouldn't have said your mic is still on. Like, we don't know that, or maybe we don't know. But when you say my fault, bro, like, certainly we do. Let me see what these comments are saying. I'm not even going to front. I fell asleep early last night. Didn't even see Double Impact. Yeah, it is. It started at midnight, and we had the clocks going forward yesterday, so we've lost an hour. URL are always late nights. Moot was gone during the face-off and must have continued. But yeah, Shine and Castro versus Fonzav looks great. Yeah, we'll get to Mook and how gone he was. Yeah, Washington and Seattle and Washington, D.C. That's it. I want to see more 2-on-2s over here. Yes, the dynamic is real interesting. It really is. It really is. I thought DNA and Don won. Same. Jay's thinking, shout out Jay. Salute to you, girl.
Do you know what it was about DNA and Don? I felt like they was more creative. And DNA made sure of that. He made sure that their shit was more creative. Like, it's like their rounds are more themed, where Rum Nitty and Jada Nightwing, they were just punching, and their punches were good. Yeah. Their energy was good, and they worked together well. But I just feel like the extra edge was the fact that New X Outlaws was doing different things and theming, and then they had the thing about Rum in the night, and then the wing, and then it's like everything that they did was crazy. You know what I mean? Whereas I just felt like Rum and Jay, they had crazy shit, but my man, like Don and DNA, put together a crazy package. You understand? Their package was better. was put together better. You understand? Jada Nightwing's sick. Rum's sick. Put them together, they're gonna be crazy. But I don't think their dynamic as a duo had what the other two had. You understand? Which is where we say the DNA's experience. He knows how to cultivate that feeling with a 2-on-2.
Mm.
Whereas for the other two, it's new, innit? Like, obviously not for Ron Nitty, but you're not gonna, bro.
I think I definitely gave them the second, but I wrote down as well in capital letters, like, let it breathe. There was one point when they were spitting, but it just, for me, it was coming out as rushed, and I don't ever get that impression from DNA. So it kind of just felt like Don wasn't, but I liked the battle. I really enjoyed the battle. Nitty spitting.
Spit battle was a great start to the show.
Yeah, it really was. It really was.
There's not much in it to even choose either which way, to be honest. Like, I'm not mad if someone says Island Rum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at that. It only comes down to like how I personally felt about the little moments, but I could probably watch it again and feel the different way. Cause it was both good. Like, that's what we got a lot of good, strong performances yesterday.
Hollywood, how's it going? Salute to my bro over there, Hollywood. He was watching live on stage yesterday. Mm-hmm. Salute to you. He got a better view than all of us. Yeah. So next, okay, Real Rap versus Anarchy. This was my favorite battle. This was my favorite battle.
Do you know what? This was my favorite battle as well. I'm not gonna lie. This was my favorite battle as well. But obviously, then another battle happened, which was like very close in the running.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I in fact, I gave that other battle, I think, that we're going to be talking about, or when there's a few that could have been battle of the night. But for me, all right, let's get into it. So obviously we are talking Real Sick B-Dot versus Arsenal and Kid Chaos. Kid motherfucking Chaos.
Welcome.
Listen, people sleep.
How you doing, Kid Chaos? Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you, Kid Chaos.
People sleep. This is why, again, in my predictions, Chaos carried that team, because Chaos is fucking chaos. Like, Chaos is
sick.
Hollywood, we're going to post the stream link in a little while. Maybe if you want to come and join in, chop it up, give us some behind the scenes, that would be super dope. Would love to hear from you. But yes, I love Chaos. Is one of my favorite rappers, full stop, not just new era. Like, he's one of my favorite. I love him. He's so good. And I think he had a lot to prove, or he felt like people weren't rating him as they should going into this. And yeah,
man. Do now?
The all right, the synchronicity from B-Dot and Sick, they were one person. Like, they were just so cohesive, like together. So their styles meshed so well. The rhythm, I loved it, but it was lacking some of the performance element. Yeah, some charisma.
It was like two guys up there rapping their arse off against two guys that could rap but had sauce. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
much sauce. So much performance.
Arsenal and Kid Chaos was so saucy in how they did it. It was all about their character. They knew who they were in a position. One of them was on this level, the other one was here. They had their own dynamic between them. Then they had the way they're dealing with these two. Then they had the way they belittle them and look down on them as the people that they are. There was so much going on with the way how their delivery was. It was crazy. I actually tweeted, nah, these men are like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like, only Double Impact can do that. It can create unexpected. You never know what's gonna happen. Now, how can Arsenal and Kid Chaos? I'll be honest with you, I was sleeping on Kid Chaos. I saw him against Danny after hearing all the talk. I wasn't really impressed. I thought, oh, everyone. You usually see that in battle rap. Oh, a lot of talk about somebody. When you watch them, you don't really get the feel of what people are saying. But
The Danny
what I
battle
saw
wasn't the
yesterday,
greatest Kid Chaos either. So,
nah. But at the
and it
same
was a
time,
great Danny.
it's also Danny. You get what I'm trying to say. So
And it was
how
Danny on
I was very
100.
aware in the Danny Myers Kid Chaos battle. I remember leaving that battle thinking, I think Kid Chaos is sick. He was good, but Danny Myers was just a lot better.
Yeah.
That don't take away from how good he was, but what I
Yeah.
saw yesterday, that's a problem for anyone he stands in front of. I'm promising you that now.
Originality, like his
Yeah. He's
creativity.
got a lot. He's
He
got
is
too much.
going to be one of the best to ever do this. He is going to be one of the best to ever do this. Like he's crazy. He's crazy. Yeah. Hollywood said Chaos carried that team. I don't know. Arsenal did what he does.
But Arsenal, the dynamic was needed. Like there's certain bits where Arsenal said, I got 2 rollies off my back ends. You're gonna see that on the second watch. Like Kid Chaos can't have that moment without Arsenal there.
Yeah, right.
Do you get what I'm
And
saying?
what was
The dynamic.
I love
There was
the
not
bit.
no. Go on.
I love the bit where where Chaos tries to get disrespectful and he says, I will fuck a nigga that you care about. Or no, I will fuck a woman. Chaos did not say what I just said. Edit point. Let me bleep that bit.
Why?
He said, I will fuck a woman that you care about. I wrote woman. I don't know why I just said man. I didn't even say man. I just put in a whole different word. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't hear anyway. I didn't even hear you say that. So I'm gonna pretend, is what it is.
It was, I like that little sort of angle there. Mr. Disrespectful plus Mr. Chaos is a respect. Like, he's not known for his disrespect. So how am I going to approach
want
this?
To kill you. You don't want to talk about your family and all these type of things, but you're with the big homie now, so you got to do it that way. You got to do it that way. But what for me personally, result wise, I had a gentleman's 30.
I did too. And I did predict Chaos Arsenal win, but I didn't think it was going to be a 30. I thought Sick and Beat Up would take a round for sure. And I'm surprised at the lack of performance, given that Sick as well is someone with so much charisma and ability to, really deliver a performance. And I think, but
they took it too serious.
Yeah, not enough entertainment. I've written here in capital letters. I've got bars and bars and bars and bars written down. There was a dope Cardi B scheme in there. It went on for like about 4 or 5 bars or something. The Cassidy, but not enough entertainment. And Chaos and Arsenal just had it in droves.
Yeah.
What was the Slaughterhouse reject bars? Bit of baby mama, I'm gonna use the kid to hurt you. They were talking. But yeah, 3-0.
Sick battle.
Sick.
Very sick battle.
Sick. Fucking chaotic. So next, with no names, we had Lou Shine. Lou Shine. I'm reading my notes. I'm reading my notes. I swear, this is all energy today. I am so flagging.
Big dog! Big dog! Big dog! Big dog! Hey, yo, listen, I've never seen energy like that in a battle before in my life. That shit was
K-Shine. K-Shine, Lou Castro versus Fonz. This battle was fucking explosive.
Oh, let me tell you something, Mr. Fonz. Salute to you, my brother. Salute
Did I
to you,
see
my
someone
brother.
say they fell asleep during this battle? Like, did you not wake up
Bro,
numerous times? Like, just
bro,
like,
if
what
you
the
fell
fuck?
asleep during this battle, yeah, you woke up and Fonz was trending on Twitter. That's what the fuck happened. Yeah, so I don't know how you fell asleep, because this kept me. This whole event was like uppers. Yeah, there was no sleeping for me to be had here. You
No,
understand? Maybe in that last little, you get me, but outside of that, I was up.
none.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing, bro.
Instagram
Like
viewers,
everybody
come
was.
and watch on YouTube. Sorry, Rivers. There's people watching on YouTube. You can only hear one side. It looks like I'm having a conversation with myself. I'm here chopping it up with Rivers on Sunday Roast over on YouTube. So come and watch us over there. Sorry, carry on, Rivers.
Salute. It's madness, man. But again, like going back to the battle, Lou Castro and Kate Shan. Man said I got Av and Fonz in a close one. Bro, I'm with you. I got Av and Fonz. I got Av and Fonz.
How did you call that? So you've got Avon Fonz 2-1, 3-0, gentleman's body. No one got bodied.
No, no one got body. I think for me, K Shine and Lou Castro kind of started high and then went kind of down. Whereas Av and that, they started solid and kind of went up to me.
That's
you understand?
a great point. Yeah, the energy
So
built.
Yeah, they kind of built. So I think that the argument on this is my first watching it. I'd have to watch it back in it, but for me, the argument is K Shine and them guys. Their strongest round to me was their first round, but I still think they lost that round. Do you get what I mean?
What was
So
the
it's looking
round where they did the super sync thing?
that was the second round.
That was the second.
That was the second round still. But again,
So
that's cool. But remember, I'm a guy that grew up on Marlowe and Shuffle T. So we've seen
who is that?
seen it.
I think Joe Downey said in the comments. Okay, yeah. Especially Shine and Castro, although they owe Marlowe and Shuffle royalties for the
come
in-sync
on, man.
move.
We're from UK, like, come on, we know where you got that from, which is cool because you still have to do it, and the way how they did it was cool. But we've seen it done by the greats. So as much as it's great, it's a good feature. You chose the right place to do it. This is the All-Star game, so if you're gonna do that type of shit, you do it here, innit? You get what I'm saying? But
and I think coming from them as well, with all of that energy, it wasn't just they were in sync. It was they were in sync, sort of exploding. Like they were. Yeah.
Their energy
I
was
agree. I agree. And I think I've written Avon Fonz killing Lou and Shine did well. That was the third. I'd start writing notes by that point. So I'm just writing bullets. Avon Fonz killed the third. Lou and Shine did well. I think that points to what you were saying, that
progressively not good and progressively better.
Yeah. Avon Fonz were bombing on them, and the size difference as well. Avon Fonz physically, imposing, but and all that energy had, though, that battle had so much sort of, of the. I loved it. I loved that. All of that.
You know what it is? You got to remember, Lou Castro and K Shine. Yeah, much as people will be like, all they did was bring energy. They knew we're against the big dogs here, so we got to make ourselves big dogs as well, innit? Yeah, they was barking, bro. They was barking. They was barking
way beyond their size. Like they, they had to, and they come and they tried to both bully each other. But when Av and Fonz are doing it, and they are the bigger bullies, they are physically imposing. Like it's, I love that.
There's all a bit where Shine and Castro are just getting onto Av and that, and like Av is like, yeah, come on, like that feel, like this is why we do this. Like we want this feel. We can't. This feel on the street leads to someone dying or some type of trauma, but here it's a movie. You understand? So this is what we're looking for.
Here we're making magic.
That could have almost been a fucking perfect. Man was 4 for 4 going into the 5th one. You understand? But yeah, Luke, just to keep what we're talking about, Castro and Shine, energy unmatched. They will kill a lot of people. I like to see them two versus Shotgun, Suge, and Twerk. That would be a fucking mad ass battle. Them four, same thing. Jesus.
boy,
You know what I mean? But
boy, yeah,
that's all not even
these double
mad.
impact cards, like you say, the all-star battles, like you don't
Change
get,
the game.
you can't get that anywhere else. Like, you cannot get that anywhere else. Joe Downey says, that clip of them barking on Av and Av reacting back will be the visual representation of my white blood cells fighting off the Rona. Joe, I did not know you were part of the COVID club. Fam, hang in there, man. Hang in there.
All right, man.
Fluid.
Hey, listen, Joe. You're fight. You're gonna knock that out the park and be back here next week laughing about it, bro. Come on, man.
That's it. That's it.
I believe Rona's the new flu. 10 years from now, it's like, shit, man, I can't come out, man. I got Rona. It's just gonna be the new flu. There was a time we never used to say that we got the flu.
Yeah.
You understand? And then it became normal. But yeah, that's it. You'll be alright. You'll be alright, Joe.
Yeah, you'll be good, Joe. Hang in there. Much love to you. Fluids, rest, all of that. Look after yourself. Make sure you're eating right, and you'll be good. But yeah, I think, yeah, I have to watch it back. I definitely gave it to Av and Fonz, but I have to watch it back to see if I gave Lou and Shine a round. I think I did. I did certainly watching it, but it needs a rewatch. But either way, I gave it to Av and Fonz in a dope battle. Okay, we'll talk about that. And so next, was next because I haven't
Triple C's
after that. Triple C's versus, what is it? Guns and
and
Gutter.
Gutter.
Guns and Gutter versus Triple C's. What is that? Compton Carolina Collective.
Yeah, Compton Carolina
Cartel. That's it.
Yeah,
Compton Carolina Cartel. Let's get it right. Let's pay respect.
This battle was a mad thing. This is what I'm saying, like, bro. Listen, my problem is this, yeah. How I got it is like this, yeah.
Joe does not have the Rona. Sorry, exclusive. We got that.
Cool. So, this is what my problem was in Guns and Gutter. Somewhere in Guns and Gutter, I think I was 2 rounds in. I think I was halfway through the second round and my battery died. And I was sitting in my house just, for fuck's sake, I'm missing it. Oh shit, fucking hell. Oh, what the fuck? Like, proper like trying to get it back going. Couldn't find a way. Then obviously I've gone on my phone now. By the time I come back, I think it's like the closing round. So I can't really comment too tough on Guns and Gutter too much because, well, in terms of the battle, I can comment on what I saw. And what I saw, personally, was the best partner Tay-Rock's ever had. That's what I saw. I've never seen Tay-Rock so leveled with someone before. Like, when he's with Chess does a certain thing. And he does a certain thing. When he's with Surf does a certain thing. He does. But I felt like with Easy, them and they found a balance where they just fucked up shit up there. They was just smoking shit. Like, it was mad. I think, if I remember, this is what how I had it. First round, Geechee and Swamp went first. I felt like Geechee had the right energy. He was coming. He was out there barking on man. Swamp was a little bit held back a bit. Maybe he's not used to barking like that. So when Guns and Gutter come out, you know what them and there's on. They've just gone through, and I feel like they took that first round because Swamp's energy wasn't as high as Geechee's. Obviously, we don't expect it to be the same because Geechee has got the belly in it. So, but there's a certain level of aggression that I feel like Swamp never had in the first. But in that second, he got the aggression.
Yeah.
And now we're looking at it like, yo, and after their round is when it fucked up for me. So I didn't get to see Guns and Gutter's second half. And then I didn't get to see Triple C's third round. But I got to see Guns and Gutter's closing to their third round. So I missed 2 rounds kind of in it, like half of one round, half of another round. Kind of.
So was it in the third that Geechee and Swamp flipped
the body bitch
Tay-Rock body bitch angle? And I am not one for, your girl had sex before. and maybe she had sex. Right? Is this? I don't love the angle. It's an angle that's there, and people are going to use it. So when they use it well, and I've got much love for Hurricane Do. I haven't had any dealings with Lady Caution. I'm sure she's a lovely woman. I don't like when they get at the women. I don't like it, but fucking hell, they did it good, man.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. You see, Hurricane DU, yeah. I feel like I could imagine she knows this is the game, innit?
She knows.
If I'm part of it,
she knows. She's been in it. She knows it. She's in it herself. Like she's a rap. Like she knows.
Originally, she had an issue with No, it wasn't her actually. It was Winged. But there's a woman called Winged. You know about Winged?
Yeah.
So Winged was a similar thing where she had an issue with Angry Fan.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But before she was just on the Angry Fan thing, just on the show, and then after we found out that Angry Fan was living at her house and she put him up, and you get me, it just fucked up everything. Fucked it all up. It's like I don't know, man.
Like I say, the angle is there. Like you said, Do knows that. Caution knows that. She's a battle rapper herself. She's had both of them have heard this many a time before.
But
this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't love that the angle is there. I don't love that I have to say Geechee and Swamp killed that fucking angle, like killing these women. I don't love that I have to say. That's the bit that I don't like, but they did it well. Like, if I did not like Tay Rock's Body Bitch for one entire round, are you stupid? And this is your no gun bar round. If this is all you've got when you've got no gun bars, like, please stick to the gun bars. I didn't love that round. I did not love Tay Rock that battle. I do not love Tay Rock, but I do think him and Easy worked so well in this battle. And I think I did say that they would. I thought that they would, because the chemistry is already there with them. They already fuck with each other heavy. They've already got a very, they talk the same shit. They've both got a similar high-pitched aggression, but also a measured aggression, an ability to sort of, give you aggression without being. I just thought their styles would gel well, and they did, but they weren't enough for Geechee and Swamp in my mind. I think Geechee and Swamp took that clear for me. They were spazzing on them. Like, what was the second round? And I think there were lady shots all 3 rounds again, which I didn't love. I need to go back and look for rounds. I do think Swamp and Geechee took it though. For me, they violated the wifeys. They did, but like River said, the wifeys know they're here to be violated. I fucked your bitch. Someone fucked your bitch. I'm gonna fuck your bitch is always gonna hit if you do it well.
They had it looking like Hurricane has been putting in work out here, bro. Like, fuck you know. No.
Listen, I fucks with Do. I don't know. It's easy to make it look like anyone has been putting in work. You just have to say the right things. And like you say, she knows the game. She's been in it for a long time. And she can stand on her own. Sure, she doesn't need she can, she can hold her own, defend herself, and she knows it.
And anyway, push come to shove, anyone talk shit to her, she could just say, "Shut the fuck up, dickhead! Dickhead! All these dickheads, all these stupid Johns! Dickhead!"
Right.
No, fuck with Easy, man. Easy is one of them guys where
I love Easy.
The attitude never switches off. Like them real guys, like you could tell, like
absolutely,
like that 24/7, bro. It's not hard for him to get in it. Same like Geechee Gotti, I get that same feel where it's like you're like this. Have you ever watched Geechee Gotti when he tells them stories about how things that he went through in the hood and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Bro, like just him expressing himself to whoever he's talking to in the story, where he's having an argument, is the same as him on the stage. Like the same
energy. Exactly the same.
Yeah, it's authentic. It's like that's actually Geechee, like for real. Like I feel the same. I haven't seen like anything too much about Easy, but I'm guaranteeing that this nigga is exactly that guy when the cameras is turned off. You get what I'm trying to say? That's what we need. But yeah, sick battle, man. I would say,
Sick battle.
like what I saw of it was crazy. I missed a little bit of it, a little section, but what I saw, it was looking classical still. It was looking like it
Well,
was on
no
its way.
doubt it will be out. Hopefully, I'm saying no doubt. There have been some complaints with the app recently, but it will be out on the URL app. Rivers.
Listen, I'm gonna have to go get this app, because it's a bit mad that I don't have the URL app.
Yeah,
I had
you
it
gotta have the
before
app.
on one of my phones and rare, but I'm gonna get the app back, man.
Yeah, get the app. It is with
I
URL
missed
doing so many events.
I missed them days where you'd run to. I said it the other day on Twitter. I missed the days where you'd run to YouTube and scroll, and there was like so much battles that you hadn't seen that just come out, that just dropped. You didn't even know it was dropping. You just had to type a man's name and search, and a battle. You'd look and be like, "Wow, what 1 week ago? Oh shit, this is new!" And then you'd watch it. Like I remember them days. Like the game is just not like, this is our job now. Our job is to create as much content down here as possible so that we can get that feel back of running to the timeline to see what's just been released.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
so battle, some type of artistic shit, something creative, some music, whatever.
Something, that's it. Something, the stuff that we love to keep us tapped in and waiting until the next event. Because we can be patient, we can be patient. Next event, or next on the card, was that the headline? We've got to the headline, haven't we? I haven't missed anyone. I haven't got notes in front of me. I should have. I'm unprepared.
I think we've been through 4 and we've come to the final
5. We've come to the top of the card. The headline. The all-star of all-stars. The only team who was so big they did not even have to switch partners. Murderland, like the only team that didn't get a rookie on board, that didn't fit the format. Whiskey Business. Gang,
do you know what,
gang. Yeah. Shout out Paris, nuts.
Shout out to Queen P, you understand? All day long. I soon head over to No Lose Chat Avenue and get something cracking down there. Still, we ain't talked. We've got things solidified. Things are gonna happen. Yeah, I'm trying to say. I've been on the phone with the guys. Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll chop that up in a minute. That's neither here nor there right now. But big up Paris and No Lose Chat all day. You know what I mean? We repping fully. You know what I mean? You see me, you see No Lose Chat. You get me? Remember, I tell everybody this. Without Rivers, I don't know if this guy on this little thing has the glasses on, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But shout out to No Lose Chat, man. I love them. That's family right there, still.
Family all day. Shout out No Lose Chat. Big up Paris.
But what I will say, yeah, okay, so I'll get into it, innit? I like straight. Salute to New Jersey Twerk and salute to T-Top, yeah, because they came accordingly. Now, when they did their face-off, they threw off Murderland so much, they got into their head. I'm telling you this now. They got into their head. Then when they've come out there, you know how they do their thing. High energy, punching, bare moments, oohs and ahs and all of this type of stuff. That's a mountain to climb. You understand? Now,
because they went first as well, didn't they?
They went first. They set the pace. You understand? They set the pace. They've gone first now. They've that crazy round. You understand? I think, was that the round where my man kind of stopped short? First one? Come on, P. Mutual all day.
All day.
But so basically,
which round?
All right, cool. Let's say, for instance, I'm not too sure.
There was so much stop.
There was a lot. It was beginning to annoy me. But Twerk and T-Top did what they were supposed to do in that first round, if I remember correctly.
Crazy. Yeah, they did.
They won. They won that first round. All Mookan that had to do is be fire or be better than that round to win an or to even make it debatable. But they wasn't about to compete with what my man did. They just had to stay in there, make it debatable. They did their thing, they was rapping, but I just started to hear a whole bunch of unprofessional, like, man's all stepping over each other in the bars. Like, he's saying this bit, he says this bit on top, and says, "Oh no, wait, not that bit. Oh, you was meant to say that bit afterwards. Oh shit!" All right. When then he does that,
laughing in the background,
it was real amateur. It was real amateur. It was almost like an insult.
Stand up night at the Apollo. Oh, it was
You know what they needed?
bad. It unraveled
You know, like
quick.
in America, yeah, they got that guy that comes out of the broom and he sweeps you off the stage.
Yeah, but you're
Like that's what
done.
they needed, bro.
Done.
They needed to be taken off that stage, bro. And then afterward, the point of, you know, you've done your bullshit in your round. These men are rapping now, and it's like you're trying to force that error out of them now because you fucked up your round. So you're
Yeah.
talking through this shit and all
You
this type
know
of
you
shit.
haven't got
And
anything for them.
you're throwing man off. And once man's thrown off now, it's like, oh, well, he choked too. No, you made him choke. You forced it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then man is still trying to get through their material. Then they've got one round. Like, they do their last round. They've gone first. You got your last round. And you expect them to sit there fucking quietly now. After you've done all of that, you think you're going to take it home with this round. No. They did exactly what Smack said he's glad that they did. Yeah. On the end of the footage, which everybody heard. Yeah, I'm glad T-Top did that shit in the third round.
Mook
Yes.
fucked up my battle.
We was all with Smack. We all agreed with Smack. We actually was glad because we like, for everybody that battles or is in the battle rap community, we understand like the disrespect of speaking through someone's round, but then we understand the strategy behind trying to throw someone off because your shit ain't popping how you want it to pop. And then we understand the fucking nerve of you then saying, come on, man, don't talk around. I was quiet. Which round was you quiet in?
Mitigated gall. The
Like,
audacity.
bro,
like, what the fuck?
That
Black's words.
As someone that loves this shit, yeah, that literally
hypocritical.
That pissed me off. That was dead. That was fully dead. I think now is the time where you need to send that stream out, yeah. We need to hear other people's points of views on this shit because that is crazy. You understand? Because you gotta we put it like this, yeah. Mook's not the only person that does that shit. Don't get it twisted. I battle people that are talking in my round.
Yeah. Mook just turned it up to 1,000.
I've dealt with that. You understand? So the uproar that we're seeing, oh my god, how could he do that? We need to keep that. Yeah, go back through the battles you've watched in the past and look at what these certain men are doing. Like, I never speak through my opponent's rounds. To me, that should be something you get respected for because a lot of people just feel cool to just you say something to them and they're answering you, and then no, that's a lie, rare, fake. That's not even a fact. It's like, what are you doing that for, bro? Shut the fuck up. You understand?
And generally, when that happens, it's because you're losing and you're trying to throw your opponent off, and which I suspect was the case in this. And so who was it? Was it Joe? Someone mentioned Mook looked off his face. He didn't look sober at all. He didn't look sober at the face off. I don't think they were at all prepared. Like, I don't think they had 3 rounds of solid material that they were ready to go out and give. And I think Calico was there were times in the face off where he's looking like, bro, we don't have it like this. Like, hold it, like you're I don't know. I don't think he was comfortable with Mook so heavy talking. And I think he was thrown perhaps by T-Top and Twerk sitting there so, hooded up, not saying anything, calm, control, composed. Mook is there like, and Calico's kind of like, shit, is this what we're doing? And it was almost the same in the battle. The two of them were not. There were times where Calico is laughing at Mook saying, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? He's laughing. He's like, oh my God, at least I'm getting paid or something. Like, he's just, he almost looked like he's thinking of the times that he told himself, this is not going to work. This is not going to be a good idea. And he's just laughing. You know, that laughter you have to give yourself, like, oh, you didn't listen. It was just an unraveling. And what was going on? There's times where Calico is trying to rap and Mook's like, no, I've got this. I'm rapping.
Listen, my man CEO NYHD, yeah, he literally puts it best. He says, poor sportsmanship, bruv.
That's it.
That's literally it. Poor sportsmanship. If you're losing, respectfully take your L. We might even respect the way that you took the L. But yeah, that was not like that, bro. Not like that.
Such poor sportsmanship. Joe says, what did Smack say? Smack said Mook fucked up my battle, and he was glad that T-Top talked his shit in the third.
Yeah, Smack was like, they fucked up the battle. fucked up the battle.
You
You
said
know what I mean? I
he.
said he fucked up the battle. No, Mook fucked up the battle. He fucked the battle up. And he's like, I'm glad T-Top did their shit what they did in the third. You know what I mean? So like he actually, because T-Top was doing the most in the third, and I don't blame him. Like T-Top was giving me joke. T-Top was saying, "You lying?
Yeah.
That ain't true." And my mom would drop a punch. I was like, "Nigga, that's trash." You know, like T-Top showed, man. If you're gonna do this ad lib thing, do it better than that, bro. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And I've got my 3 rounds off already.
Mook knew that he was wrong, so he tried to rap through it as if to say, "Whatever, man, I can rap through that." And then he realized I actually can't, and he had to stop and say, "Come on, man." The man said, "You just spoke for my shit, but I stopped though." Oh, you stopped? Okay,
How
cool.
have
That's
you
what you
got
think.
Mook
You stopped
in
after
the
I fucked up.
middle, right? And then you got Mook saying none of his shit makes sense. Like, did you get that? His bars don't make sense to me. Like, literally just having a conversation like he's watching at home. No, you're battling, bro. Shut up. Like, how? Like, it's so you're too much of a legend to show such poor sportsmanship. Are you trying to to damage your stock? Like, you're a legend. You know better than this. You know
My man said something
better
yesterday.
than this.
Sue Surf said, yeah. Sue Sharp said, your stock can't grow from a 2-on-2. I don't believe that. But one thing I do know, your stock can drop from a 2-on-2. Definitely. Nobody's stock dropped yesterday apart from fucking Mooks and Calicos. In my opinion. Everybody that battled yesterday, their stock's all gone up. Everybody is an improved version of themselves yesterday. Like, we understand how hard it was for them guys to adapt to a new partner. They met a couple times, seen a couple events and getting to know them, what works with them. Do you understand what style do we have in common that we can work with? You know what I mean? And they all got it done. And it's crazy how it was, because look at K Shine and Castro. They look like they was brothers, a squad. Look at Av and fucking Fonz. They look like two greasy guys that have been rolling with each other.
They
look
just
at fucking
battled each other.
Arsenal and Kid Chaos. Look at them. They look like they've been rolling. Like, even look at Geechee Gotti and Swamp. They're not the same guys that they was when they came into this, like, kind of aesthetically. But now they look like they correlate, kind of thing, style wise. Like, it's bro. Tay-Rock and Easy.
Leveling up on so many like, even like, so Geechee looks better after that. Av looks better after that. I don't know that it added to stock, but like, as well as the rookies showing the growth, like Geechee, Av, they look like mentors, leaders, like from that sort of not mentors and but you know what I'm saying, like in that level, like they led, they showed they did what they had to do, like in that position. They leveled up, they took their guys on board, and they got the performances out of them that the person who sat down and made these matches envisaged. Like they did that, and they did it to perfection. The Legends, the only team who were allowed to remain a team, and we've only seen them once before, but they're two guys who have been around each other and comfortable with each other for years and years and years. They have an advantage over every other new team. Like, and you've already battled, and on top of that, you came with probably half of the shit that you already had in your last battle, because it was 3 rounds of Briz Rawstein stuff. So you should have had the upper hand. You were the vets. You were the ones who had, like, like that was not professional. That was not a good look. That was, and this is why when people talk about big names and cards, like, no, I want to see good battles. I don't need to see fucking Calico's name on there. I don't need to see Mook's name on there. I would much rather see Easy and Kid Chaos and Real Sick and Fonz, like, because those guys are going to be hungry every time. And when you give them the chance to grow, and this was a growth thing, like, yes, it's entertainment, like, yes, it's a great card to put on, but to me, it also looks like behind the scenes mentoring going on, like partnering your new stock with your more established stock to say, hey, put some work in. I'm paying you to teach him almost, like, you know,
Yeah.
like. And so for all of those guys to have done what they did, and the guys who had nothing to prove and everything to sort of just display, nah, man.
Overall, though, 4.5 out of 5.
It's
Yeah.
now a suggestion box, absolutely. And let's not act like T-Top as well. We've talked a lot about Mook and Calico in this, and you started with and I just went on a Mook and Calico rant, but T-Top and Twerk in this were sublime. I am pissed that their performances were not able to get that. They were prepared, they were ready. Like, I don't think like any stumbles, any bringing back a line, any choke is because they were the energy was warped. What they got off, like if they were able to get it all out in the way that, like, they would have been dead. Mook and Cal had to do that messing up. They were already dead, but Twerk and T-Top are a dream team. When Twerk when they did the fake what was it, the fake dunk on it, like the fake not dunk on, what was it,
he went to do the first round.
T-Top's like, nah, you're not doing that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, their first round was perfect, clean, everything they need to do, they did it in the first round. Mook and that spat their round. These man was professionals, didn't say anything. Mook and that fucked up by themselves. And then that's when they started to play dirty. So this is what it's like. Anyone that watches it will see, like, okay, cool, that's what the fuck you did. You understand? Like, there's not no surprise to anyone that sees it. Like, we can all see it. Yeah, that's it. Bad apples messing up the batch, aching the back. And the thing about it is like, Smack is justified now in knowing to himself, I'm not spending that kind of money on Mook ever again in my fucking life. Yeah, I promise you. I wouldn't be surprised if Mook and them only did that battle because the other one never got finished. So they was obliged. It's almost like we kind of owe Smack a battle still. He did in.
That's why the battle didn't. That's why the team didn't change. Yeah, we've already paid you. We already paid you. And I wouldn't be surprised if, and I don't know, but I do know that Smack had said after the first few caffeine cards, contracts are changing, and there are clauses in contracts if we don't get 3 rounds, if you don't come prepared. Like, I don't know. I would like, I'd like to think that they fucked up their own bag there. Because if you come on our stage and you do this, you're fucking up our bag. We still got your back end to give you. So I'm not giving you everything. When you come and you do that, I'm not getting what I paid you for. Like, you're too professional to come here and do this on this stage. Like, I'm surprised if there aren't clauses in contracts. I'm not trying to take money out of anybody's pockets. I'm not doing that. I'm saying that Smack has said this, that there are going to be clauses in contracts and people are not going to be paid everything. So I'm not trying to advocate for this. I'm for everyone getting paid. But
I'm advocating still. Shit. But you know why? Because I'm a battler, and I'm unfortunately, I don't know about the battlers over there, but over here I have to sit back and watch people that can turn up with nothing and they get praised for it and they get hoisted into positions. And then when you guys look over and see these people that are not doing anything, you don't even get to look for me and find me because you already made your mind up by these guys. So they're making it so I can't get to the back because they're fucking up and they've got more of a presence. So I need them to be in line so that people can look past, oh yeah, that's levels, what else you got? And then they find me and then I can do my thing. It's not going to happen if the people that are of a certain pedigree and the ones that are getting most of the look are fucking up and fumbling the bag all the time. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, man should be coming down hard. And you get me? Like, what the fuck? Like, I understand. Like, for me, this is the thing. I'll excuse a stumble because people stumble in conversation. You understand? There's no one out here that just speaks and doesn't accidentally, like, that's cool. It's normal. It's almost unnatural if a nigga never stumbles to a certain extent. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people that they'll get through there. That's cool. But every single person has a bit where they might have to restart or go back or whatever. I don't care about that.
Bring back one bar, or two.
I care about this one. I I care about that. You understand? Man's paying you to do that. What? Nah, bro, you're fucking up for everybody.
Or when you battle poorly, you've come out, you've choked, you haven't delivered all of your material, you didn't have a third round, and then you're in the interviews afterwards talking about how you wrote on the way to the battle, you didn't have your material, like you weren't prepared.
Yeah.
Like you're out saying, oh yeah, no man, like that's why, like because I didn't have my material, I didn't, you know, no, it wasn't that I'm a bad battle rapper, I just wasn't prepared. Like, no, that makes you a bad battle rapper. Not being prepared, being paid for a job that you cannot perform, that makes you bad at whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, objectively, if you do not come prepared for the job that you are paid to perform, that makes you bad at your job, objectively speaking.
Definitely.
That's the minimum. Now,
that we should expect.
Quality,
we should just expect you to come there and bring your 3 rounds that we paid you for.
That's it. Within allowances. And people, there are always going to, like you say, even in conversation, I cannot get through a sentence without and I, like, so even in there's going to be some allowances, but there's distinctions. Like, come on. And sometimes people are going to choke psychologically. Maybe they're having a bad day. Like maybe it's, you know, they're prepared, they're locked in, but for whatever reason they're lacking in something. They needed, you know. But
I'll put it to you like this, Jen. I'll put it to you like this, Jen. If I said, oh Jen, I really need to chat to you, you know, there's something I need to tell you, yeah. And I start talking to you, and it's like, yeah, because basically, like, you know what it is? Hold on, wait. Let me start again. Back in the day, like, I was going to the bus stop. Wait. I was going to the bus stop. Like, why should you listen to anything I tell you?
Sorry, are you speaking? Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Why should it's like, and that's my point, innit? Like, if you're trying to get a point across here, that's your job. That's all you gotta do. Just get your point across. Like everything else that you're attaching to it, all the emotion and the this and that's cool. But I'm just saying, just come in and get your point across. You know what I'm saying? We don't need the extras.
Yeah, but I feel like the extras, see on YHD. Yo.
Oh shit.
But like that's it. When you don't come prepared and you don't even to save face, you're gonna spoil it. And not only did you spoil your own look, you made it so the energy so funky and musty that the guys who came with fire couldn't even get their fire off 100%, because even they couldn't believe what's happening on their stage and the level of these motherfuckers trying to throw us offness. Like,
do you know what it is as well? Yeah, it's like, and this happened to me as well. You're battling and you're enthusiastic, then the other person drops the ball. And you know when they drop the ball, now you know that you're not getting that classic fight that you wanted.
You fucked up the battle, dude.
So it makes you want to take your foot off the accelerator a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Now them two, they don't prep to do anything with the foot off the accelerator. So once they've lost that kind of that reason to floor it, they can't do their thing properly now. And I've been in that situation where it's like, right, my man's
should have been a classic.
I've won by default.
Classic. Yeah. There's no rewatch. By default. Yeah. Why am I giving you? Yeah.
Like their enthusiasm died as soon as Mook, as soon as Mook and Calico started doing their bullshit. Their enthusiasm died.
Yeah.
Literally, they knew what was going on. They're trying to jerk it.
Salute, I've seen people 7. Shout out to you. Yeah, no, it's dirty. Shout out Nobi. Where's the link? We're going to be adding it in the comments in a little while.
Look at the comments, bro.
Yeah, we'll be adding it in a bit. Oh, you put it in there? Did you put it in there? I didn't see it.
I put it in the YouTube. I put it on the YouTube comments. It should come up. I don't know if the YouTube comments are coming up, but
hold on, I'll add it back in. But yeah, no, that's it. You make a great point, and this is why I love to hear it from the battle rappers' point of view. Shit, I should be tapped in on Facebook. If anyone's been tuning in on Facebook, I'm sorry, I'm not neglecting you. My Facebook comments don't come up here. So shout out to everyone. In fact, I'm going to come up. 500K. Join me on YouTube. 500. Salute to you. Jump in. Come and tell us about the behind the scenes. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, man, we'd love to hear like the first hand view, man. We'd love to hear that, man.
Yeah, love to hear it because
what? I could all be up here saying things that I think is such and such a way, and I got it all wrong. So if a man in the building can come up and give us that real insight, we'd love that, bro.
No, but I do like that's what I was saying. The battle rappers' insight, that point of view, that when you're delivering when you know you've come with fire and you know the battle's being fucked up, it's like, what's the point in even doing what I'm going to do because I've won by default already? I don't need to give fire. In fact, I don't even want to now because I'll save my energy.
But you know, I'll say this though, Jen. That in itself is an art though, because you see in them situations, if you can push through that feeling and push your foot even further down the accelerator, you're gonna catch a nasty body. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Your opponent's already fucked up. Yeah, it's your time to go. You know you're not getting a classic, but you say fuck it and you still push through on the flooring thing. You're gonna catch a mean body. What's going on, bro?
What view is better? This one?
I like this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nobi.
Because the other one puts Nobi in the corner like he's a young boy. He's not a young boy now. Get me? Oh shit!
Nobi, come back. I'm sorry. I changed the view back. I was just playing with the angles.
Wow.
I'm a girl. That's what we do. We have to. I'm a girl. We have to check the angles. Drake told us to, and we follow. Know your angles. Like, okay, he's come back.
He'll be back.
Nobi, are you with us? Okay, so yeah, the conversation is now open. If you want to have your say, we're going to broaden the conversation. Nobi.
Where's Nobs?
Mic check.
What's happening? I just got in now. What are we talking about?
I hear you, but I don't see you, bro.
I can see him. I can't see him.
My shit's moving slow, you know. Shit, man.
I'll log in on my phone.
What's going on? I might have to load myself back in as well, Jen.
No, well, hold on. Let's see what's happening. Someone on you. Let me go to YouTube. Let me end my Instagram. Let us know. Okay, Nobi's Wi-Fi 13 man from early. Okay, Nobi, who can you see? Let us know in the YouTube comments.
As long as you can see us all, it don't matter what we can see in it. Then as long as you can hear us all.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let us know in the comments if we are if we're coming through clearly. You can hear us, you can see us. We don't need to see us all and hear us all, as long as you can and we're following. So let us know if there's any audio issues. Nobi, how the fuck are you?
I can see. Yo, hold on. Hold on.
All right, Nobi, I'm going to put you backstage. I'm going to let you get it together. Try and get it together now. Because what we don't want to do is we don't want to mess up the stream for everybody who is watching, because sometimes, all right, this is what we didn't do. Okay, so Troy says you can see everyone. Good Seven says you can see everyone. Ashley, salute, girl. How you doing? Oh, look at that cute picture you got going on there, girl. It's my assignments calling me to go finish them. Nobody, you got work to do. Listen.
Prioritize, little bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you. There you go. If you got assignments to go and do, it's our obligation here on Sunday Roast to tell you we will be here next week. Yeah, if you need to chat to me or Mr. Ambassador, We're always here for you. But
don't you dare try to use the Sunday roast to get out of doing your assignment, little brother.
Imagine.
I'm gonna have to put the Uncle Stern hand down and say, listen, until you finish up them Ross Clark paragraphs, we're gonna have to ban you from the Sunday roast, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not welcome here until you're doing what you need to be doing.
You can't condone that, man. Education is fundamental. You know what I mean?
Fundamental. Like, we are here every Sunday. We will be here next Sunday. And if you really want to talk double impact when you've done your assignments, phone up Mr. Ambassador, phone me up. We might not answer, but
man. Listen, as soon as Nobi's done his work, man, me and him will just jump on Insta and just go live in it and chop it up. You know how it goes.
There you go. Much love to you. Salute to you, Nobi, for getting your shit done. But so
salute to Jester as well, because Jester works hard on his assignments as well. Like he gets his shit done.
Hard, yeah.
He prioritizes his thing as well.
Priorities.
So respect them both.
But where did I see a comment that I wanted to? Okay, let's do. So shout out to Sion White HD. Good. Good. Right.
CEO,
so let's do.
It's CEO New York HD. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm like Sion YHD. Okay, CEO New York HD. Of course it is.
That's what it is, man. I'm telling you.
So CEO New York HD says Fonz is his battler of the night. Salute, Crash.
I crashed, man. I was trying to find you earlier, man. We was meant to go live on that, but there's a Lou Castro Shine with Geechee and Swamp. I'd like to see that.
That would be a good battle. So we're gonna run down battle of the night, performance of the night, and battler of the night. And right. Performance of the night would be the duo, I would think, and then the battler obviously is
the individual, and then the battle is the whole situation.
All
right. I'll say performance of the night was, for me, K-Shine and Lou Castro. If I'm just saying performance, just out and out performance of the night, them man there was doing the most. Like this is what I'd say with them. You see, like if you turn the sound off of the whole event and all you could see is what the guys was doing but not hear what they were saying there, that shit would be looking super duper lit if you didn't know what the fuck they were saying there. That's how sick their performance was, in it. Like their thing was a next thing. So performance, I'd give them to, because they put it all out. They lift everything on the table, innit? Battler of the night.
Nobi, you back? Have you done your homework though?
What's happening?
Okay, we can hear you. We can see you.
Well, assignment's gonna keep killing your Wi-Fi, bro. Watch. Trust me.
Nah. I started it already, innit? It's due on Thursday, so I'm good. I'm good. But listen,
don't be
yesterday
complacent.
was one of the best events, Wow. I've always wanted to do a 2-on-2, bro. Huh?
Don't worry, man. It's coming, bro. It's coming. So get your partner ready.
To do it. I've always wanted to do it. You know what's crazy? After my crash battle, I had so many people asking me to do a 2-on-2 with them. So
hold on, let's just, so I can nicely cut up this segment and do a double impact segment. Let's just get your performance of the night was
performance of the night, Lou Castro, K-Shine.
Yeah.
Battle of the night for me was. It's a tough choice.
It was the same battle. Battle
of the night. It's a tough choice. What's the battles again?
So we had bottom of the card. We had. I hate saying that. So Island Rum. So Rum and Jay versus DNA Don. Nope. Then we had B. Sick versus Arse and Kid Chaos. Then it was Tay Rock and Easy versus
All right. All
Peachy and
right. Okay.
Swamp.
Cool. I need to
I've
make
missed
a quick
one.
edit. Yeah. I need to make a quick edit. I've got it the wrong way around. This is how it
Yeah,
is now. Performance of the night
yeah.
was Anarchy, Arsenal and Kid Chaos.
Mm,
Battle of the night was Fonz and Av
Okay.
versus
Yeah.
Shine
I
and
agree.
Castro.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And performance is between
I know we've got
Av.
Battler. So you said Battler. So this is Battler of the night.
No, Battler. Yeah. Battler. So yeah, Battler is between, for me, Av and Ichi. Both of them was very solid to where like, yo, you lot are doing bits. You understand? So for me, it's between them two, innit? That's it. And
Pick
even
one.
Kid Chaos is in the argument as well,
Kid
but
Chaos
it's a
is
tough choice.
my Battler of the night because
Yeah.
Who?
I love him. Who? What do you mean
Who?
who? Oh, okay.
Chaos.
Sorry, I thought someone said who. As in, who did you say? No, yeah, I would say I definitely Battle of the Night for me was Av and Fonz and Shine and Lou performance.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I'm giving double awards to Kid Chaos because for me, Kid Chaos and Arsenal got performance of the night, although it's very close between Chaos and Arsenal and Av and Fonz. And also, well, who should have my performance of the night is Twerk and Top. They should have my performance of the night. Parklight. No, what they call Jerusalem Park.
Jerusalem Park.
Jerusalem
Yeah.
Park. They
Jerusalem Park.
should,
Sick
the
name.
material they had, the way I loved them both, like that should have been the way they were going to body those two. But the Spoil Sports
Fab.
didn't allow that to happen and they didn't. So they should
They were
have
salty.
been my performance of the night. They really should have. But I'm going to give it to Arse and Chaos and I'm going to double down and give Chaos performer of the night as well. Battler of the night. Who do you have for Battler of the night? Nobi.
Same. Kid
No.
Chaos. Kid Chaos.
Oh.
Kid Chaos. For sure. He was doing everything. Apart from what he does already, he was performing. The guy was ducking down and doing everything that Arsenal does as well. So yeah, either him or Castro. I would say Ivan or Fons, but the thing is, they were so in sync. It's like they were just one together.
Who was one together?
Fons.
Av and Fonz.
Yeah. It was both of them. They were like on sync completely. It was crazy.
I think there were quite a few battlers who are really in sync. I think B-Dot and Sync, their in syncness was incredible, but they didn't have the performance to sort of. They were super in sync. They were one person. They were one person battling in my mind. But
over K-Shine and Lucastro?
No, K-Shine and Lou Castro did the in sync bits, and yeah. No, but I'm saying I'm not saying they were better. I'm not at all saying they were better because for me, K-Shine and Lou Castro's performance, their delivery, that in sync. Not comparing them. I'm just saying B-Dot and Sick were incredibly coordinated and they flowed so well together, but they didn't have the other elements that they needed to win their battle. Like they didn't. And Av and Fonz were in sync, so in sync. K-Shine and Lou Castro were. But it was so how did you rate this card? Did you give your performer of the night, Rivers?
I gave performance of the night to one team, then I gave battle, and then I gave battler. So I didn't have like one individual performer. I had a team performance, and that's kind of how I did it.
Yeah. So, do you have a battler who stood out more than all the others?
Kid Chaos.
Okay.
Yeah, we all agree on Kid Chaos. Then
Yeah.
we all agree on Kid Chaos. He went crazy. He was so happy as well. I was watching the interviews after the battle. He was so happy.
Mhm.
He was so
I
happy,
haven't
man.
seen any of the interviews yet.
It was crazy. That was like a 4 out of 5, man. After the first 3 battles, I was ready to go to sleep. That's how you do an event, man. That was battle rap. Last night was battle
How
rap.
would you rate the event
Out
in
of 5.
totality
4
out of
stars.
5?
4.
Okay.
That was a 4. That was a strong 4.
A strong 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
no,
the last
Yeah,
2
I
battles.
agree with Rivers, 4.5.
yeah. Even with that bullshit, it still was a good event for me, man. I
But
still
the first
fucked
3
with it.
battles, they were yeah. That was probably battle of the year as well, man. Lucastro and K-Shine and Fonz and Av. That was probably battle of the year. That's up there for battle of the year.
Maybe, yeah. So
It's up
so far, what have
there.
we had? Oh, we've had some great battles so far this year. I don't know that I'm ready to call that my battle of the year so far.
What
I
other ones?
really
We had
enjoyed
bodies.
Mike P and Real Sick. I really enjoyed some of the Kings versus Queens. I really
Most of
enjoyed Coffee
the
and T-Top. I loved
most of the
that
Kings
battle.
versus Queens were bodies. That was the most hateable battle there. The rest were
And I
bodies.
loved that
JP
battle.
bodied Flames. Loso bodied Vixen.
No,
Tara
he did not.
bodied Verb.
He did not body her.
What?
Don't quote me. No, he did not body her. Vixen, she stumbled in the first. There were some issues, but she was also bombing on him in the Vixen way. That was not a body by any means. I don't
Her
even think
confidence even
Loso.
went down. Even her confidence went down.
That's
On
what
the
will
third
happen
round, she
when
didn't
you've.
have the much energy.
No, I think she did. I think she wasn't
I
great in
think
the
you
first.
see
Oh,
with
you're a
Loso,
female. You're
yeah.
being biased. You're a
People
female.
ain't used to Loso hitting it like that.
Yeah, that takes away from him.
I don't think she got bodied, is what I'm
That takes
saying. I
away
don't
from
think
him.
she won. I don't think she
So
won, but she wasn't expected. She wasn't expecting Loso to go the way that she went, way that he
Whose fault
came,
is that?
and because she had stumbled.
Yeah, go on YouTube.
It's her fault. I'm just saying. I don't think she got bodied. I think she didn't do what she needed to do because of her stumbles in the first. It let her down. I'm saying she was affected by. And she didn't think Loso was going to come that hard, and it threw her off. I agree, but I don't think it was a body. But when I'm referring to Kings versus Queens, I was more when I was talking about that card. I mentioned the T-Top Coffee because I really loved that battle. There's been some other great battles this year. I can't think. Danny Myers must have had.
Danny Myers, no, he
Danny
bodied.
Myers versus
those
Drugs.
bodies.
Danny Myers versus Kid Chaos. Like
those bodies.
They're not bodies. Kid Chaos didn't. They're not bodies.
What?
They're not bodies.
Drugs died. Drugs died that night.
I don't think, in my mind, he didn't die. Like Danny Myers, I don't like. Yeah, I don't know that he killed him. Yeah, that what was that? The third. That round was one of those rounds that will always, will be talked about forever in Danny Myers' legacy. But I don't think drugs didn't have enough for Danny Myers, the same way Kid Chaos didn't have enough for Danny Myers. But I don't think you can say by any stretch of I haven't seen a Kid Chaos performance where he's been bodied. Not one. Like he's too good to you can have a clear win.
You see that someone like Kid Chaos. If a man tells me that he got bodied, I'd expect to watch the battle and see him stumbling, choking, having a bad performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's a guy. Like, there's a level of battle rap where you're never really gonna get killed. You'll just lose, innit? But you can't get killed. You're doing too much to get killed, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like someone like Shotgun Shug, respectfully, can be killed by someone who's very technical. You understand? Because he's not gonna give the same. He has to do it in his own way, innit? If he's not on point, he'll get killed. You understand?
Yeah.
So,
what was your biggest criticism of Kid Chaos in the Danny Myers battle? He rapped too much. Or I'm saying to Nobi because he's saying he got bodied. Like, what's your biggest criticism of him in that battle?
You know what he did with the with the confetti. That
Mhm.
was so trash.
I didn't think that was trash. I like that bit.
No, I
I
got it.
liked it.
I laughed. But compared to what Danny was doing, if he did that like on the first round
Mm,
or something, that would be cool. But he did it. I think it was on either the second or the third, where
mm,
Danny was just barking on him, barking,
mm.
and then he did it. Yeah, he didn't hit as much as he wanted to. I think.
That doesn't mean a body, is all I'm saying. But yeah, we've diverted way far from the topic. But I do think it's definitely up there. This what you could possibly say is that it's, or what you can say what you want to say. It's your opinion. If this is your battle of the year, like, no, who am I to tell you what to say? But what I might agree with is that this might have been the most exciting event of the year so far, the card
It
of
was.
the
It
year.
was
You take off
in
that
a
last
very long
battle, which is
time.
just, but it was such a, you know, it really delivered as the all-star event.
It did. I just wish Rom and Jay had more time to practice, man, because they were doing their bits on the first two rounds. The
I
third
think that
round was a
definitely was a
bit,
factor.
yeah.
I think
But even in the first,
Mook and Calico will definitely feel like they let themselves down, innit? Because when they
I
watch
hope
how
so.
good everybody else was and they
I
think about what
hope
they did,
so.
they'll know to themselves, right, we let ourselves down. Like we should have delivered.
Mm,
Mm.
I'm saying they
mm.
took it for a joke, bro. They never took it serious.
Yeah, no, I hope so. This is one of those where I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed. You let me down, you let yourself down, you let the culture down, you let everyone down. I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed. Like
Yeah, it's the
you're
third
too
time or
high
second. I
caliber.
don't know.
Okay, so Joe Downey says they apologized apparently. I hope they did. And you know, well, not say I hope they
Not
did.
accepting.
They was.
Listen, I'm not accepting apologies this year. Going forward, I'm not accepting apologies. If you fuck
Well,
up, you fucked up for
it's
good.
not enough, and they're not rookies. It's not as though they don't know how to conduct themselves. And I believe the only way they conducted themselves like that, and more Moot than Cal, because Cal looked like he was in stunned disbelief for much of that performance. He was looking like, wow, we're just car
They were
crashing
being
here on
petty.
stage. All right,
They were being
okay, this is
petty.
what we're going to do. But I feel like they went in there like that, and specifically more Moot, because they were under prepared. And it was, we're going to fuck it up because that's all we can do to, like, if we come with what we've got, if we come with what we've got, we are going to be killed for our material. Let's be killed for fucking up the battle rather than for being beaten, which is what would have happened if they delivered what
It's
they had.
better.
They didn't want to be
It's
beaten.
better for Mook. It's better for Mook because they hold him in a high place. So it's better for him. They were
No, it's
just
not
being
better for him.
petty.
He didn't come off looking
But
like the goat that he is, like
he
the legend. Like, he came
he
off
can
looking
still
petty. Mook was moving like a weirdo. Salute, Messi, shout out to you. He was. That's it. He didn't come off looking good. Did not come off looking good at all. And especially when his last performance on URL, his last performance was the Tay-Rock battle, which
He
was a
was looking
pretty
good over there.
impeccable, structured, strategic, prepared takedown, where not a bar was wasted, where he was clean, he was clinical. This was the opposite of that.
You know, like against Tay-Rock, he was on something. You could die with your eyes wide open. Let's have a staring match. Like he knew what he was doing, fam. And I don't know what the fuck. That was like he regressed. Like he's gone back to the Mook that we complained about. Just over rapping, like not really hitting points.
But even like there was
like,
no cohesion between him and Cal. And there are points where it looks like what you rehearse is that Cal should have come in 2 or 3 or 4 bars ago, because he's now trying to interrupt your material. And if he's doing that, it's not because, like, it just looked like Mook was Mook went rogue or something, and he was just.
Yeah. But you know what it was? It was like Mook went rogue, yeah. Mook went rogue, and Calico was just laughing at the show. He was just like, "Bro, what's Mook doing?" Like, "Oh shit, is
Yeah,
he right?
he was shook. I think
We
Mook
rehearsed this."
got shook. I think Mook got shook of the performances, and because of Twerk and T-Top, and then Calico got shook of how Mook was reacting. I think that's what happened.
Salute, Connor. Is Mook officially not the GOAT anymore? See,
To me, Daylight is the GOAT. So,
well, there's not one GOAT. See, the thing is, greatest of all time implies that there should be one. But we have GOATs, so there's not one. There is never one in any culture. When you're talking about GOATs, it's never just one. And I think it is very, very difficult once you attain GOAT status to lose it, because GOAT status isn't what have you done for me lately, what are you doing right now. It's about what you've done, your contributions, the way you've changed the culture, the things that you have done which have been original, which have been scene changing, which have changed the game, undeniable, the accolades that you've built up, and those don't change. I think it's once you attain GOAT status, yes, some of your legend can lose some of its shine if you don't handle yourself accordingly. But I think it's incredibly difficult to lose GOAT status once you've got it, because it's not about how you move. You can become a crackhead and fall on hard times and end up in a homeless shelter. You're still a fucking GOAT, man. Like, it's our fault for not supporting you. How did you even get there? Like, if you've ended up in some homeless shelter, broken and penniless, and you're a GOAT, that's our bad.
No, but you know
You're
what
a
it is?
GOAT.
All right, cool. Jen, I agree with you, but this is one thing that fucks it up though. Muhammad Ali was a legend, but you see when Muhammad Ali started to lose and shit, that glow and that's kind of gone a little bit. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's not the same legend that it's like Mayweather has the opportunity to keep himself, and all you got to do is keep his character the right way, and his record speaks for itself, innit? Similar with Mook, but for me, it's like Mook always does things where his character takes away from the legendary shit that he's done that people want to respect him for. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's like, this ain't the first time. Remember the Ava battle, how Mook was going on in the battle?
Yeah,
this is the same shit.
Same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing.
This is what I'm saying, man.
But like, so I think then what that does, so even like you brought in the Mayweather comparison, Mayweather, whilst he stayed in boxing and kept his O and solidified his status over there, as soon as you move into the gimmicky stuff and you're doing MMA, like you're trying to, it does sort of like, so that whole he fought the guy in the Philippines. What did he do before that? Was it the MMA thing? Like all of those things are gimmicky.
Mayweather,
and
McGregor and shit.
McGregor, yeah, that's it. They're sort of, I don't think they change. It's very difficult once you've done what you've done. It's difficult to take away from that, but it can affect how we look at you now. Like it definitely can have an impact on how we view you now.
It's like you can keep yourself in a untouchable position and just come out every now and then and do something crazy and rare. But I don't think he's done that. So after the Tay-Rock thing, it's like whenever we see you next, you need to be amazing now. You understand? You can't do that.
But
now
like,
you've done
this
that.
is why someone like Lux has the status that he does, because when you
he knows
think
how to
about
sit down.
That's it. And even when he doesn't have the best performances, it doesn't necessarily taint his status, because
he carries himself well.
Yeah, he hasn't acted like a bitch. He certainly, sorry, I'm not saying that anyone has acted like a bitch, but he hasn't been talking like he hasn't made himself look poor. like a bad
No, a big
sportsman, like
sportsman. Had big
CEO
sports.
NY. That's it. You see how we both went to that same thing. That's what it comes down to. But let us move on from Double Impact and take it to. So yeah, we haven't been around for a couple of weeks. Nobi, I'm going to drop you down for a minute. Have you got? We don't want to keep you. We don't want to keep you from your work. Please state in the comments. But me and Rivers are going to do a quick recap of what we've sort of missed. So stay tuned in. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your opinions on Double Impact. And stay in the comments.
I haven't showed my face since Steve there.
Well, me and Rivers have been quiet. We've been working behind the scenes, but we haven't been roasting. So thank you, family, for coming and joining us. And if you stick around, maybe when we open back up the stream in a sec. But I want to move on to some other bits. But shout out to you, Nobi.
No worries.
I'm gonna just drop you down there. We missed 2 weeks, as we said, and we've been doing stuff in the background. Connor says, while Rivers is on the line, can we talk about Lex talking about how he wants to put Rivers on the Crucible?
Yeah, man. Initially, I saw that, man. That's a big look.
I saw that.
I saw it. Before I even got to see it, I was told about it, to be honest. I've got a couple messages here.
I saw Lex saying that he wants to do some internationals as soon as things start opening back up. And the very first person he wants to book is Rivers.
Mr. Rivers.
I have my own personal experience of that. Salute to Lex. Shout out Lex Luthor, the god all fucking day. Big up iBattle. Go and follow Lex. Go and tap into what iBattle are doing. Follow them on YouTube if you can. Download the iBattle app. Subscribe. I've got something coming out.
iBattle's looking crazy. They got one of the meanest rosters right now. Still, like, go check out their thing. I didn't even know what was going on there.
Follow them on YouTube. They drop battles on YouTube regularly. They've got an app. You can go and subscribe to the app monthly. You can purchase individual pay-per-views. You can purchase individual battlers. And you know what happens, yeah? You see how fucking iBattle have it set up? Certain pay-per-views, certain battles, when you go and download the battle, you know what you're doing? When you go and buy the battle for $2.99 or whatever, you're paying the battler. That money goes directly to the battler. So not only have they done their business beforehand, when you go and buy that battle, you are supporting that battler by putting money in that pocket. iBattle have all their streams set up a way so that they can see every time their battler shares the link, every time they get a download, every time they get a view, a stream by whatever from a battler, they can see that. They've got their analytics set. The app is set so they can see exactly what value each battler is bringing. They then take that battler can then go and take that to other leagues. And Lex is like, Lex is building up iBattle and he's got a fantastic family and roster over there. But not only that,
name is iBattle. Yeah. So if there's going to be any informative thing in the game going on, this is going to be the league that's doing that. You understand? So salute to the whole team over there doing their thing with iBattle, man. And I'll be very honored. I'll be very honored to go over there and put some work in. So, someone give Lex my phone number and that. You get me?
Lex when I was talking, like I said, I recorded with Lex. I've got a new series coming. Look out for that. When we finished recording, Lex said, I need Rivers. I need Rivers. He meant, Lex is dope stuff going on over there at iBattle. The range of battlers, the diversity, the business as well. As a battler, you can see exactly what you brought to a battle, exactly how many eyes you brought to something, how big your draw is, you can then go and take that to another league and say, hey, yo, this is what I did over there. Book me. Like, I fucks with Lex so heavy. I am a big fan of iBattle and everything they do over there. Go and subscribe and check them out. But yeah, that's something I guess that popped up on the timeline since we've been away. But there's been quite a lot going on since we've been silent.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a few diss tracks popping up recently. How about that?
1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or so fucking many.
Yeah, a couple more in the pipe.
I am loving couple. Ooh, what? Huh? Yeah, I've
That's what
heard there's
I'm
couple. I'm hearing there's some things like I've heard couple things, and I can't wait until things are available on all DSPs, because man, the energy right now, I love this is rap. Who said something? Someone, was it Rivers, Mr. Ambassador?
Possibly.
We see you.
That guy.
But someone said something in the comments earlier. I feel like it may have been as well CEO NYHD. He said something like deeper than rap. That's not what I thought it was. I just remembered it. But real rap. Like, this is how real rap gets done. This is what rappers do. I love this energy, this throwing of shots, this like, okay, like you put out a track, like, here's what I've got to say, like, here's why you're not better than me, here's what I'm gonna do. Like,
it's very, very important, man. It's like, it's how it's supposed to be. Do you understand? So, and what I'm seeing is the segregation of people on one side who are on some, oh, they said putting these tracks out is dead. Like, why would you do that? And then people on the other side, like, no one better say my name, because my pen's fire. I'll jump out the fucking window of one of these guys. You get what I'm saying? And to me, I'm more about that shit there, where it's like, I beg you say my name. What the fuck? I can't wait. Like, so, and that's the competitive nature, because this is what creates narratives, creates battles. Is like, there might be someone that is sending shots at a battler. Or they're like, I want to fucking battle him. And my man sends a shot so dirty in a track that the guy remembers, do you know what? I don't know if I'm ready for him yet. You understand?
Right.
So it's like,
right.
We're creating things. Or vice versa. He says something so crazy, the other guy says, oh, okay. Yo, Snoop. Like, Paris, Tally, like, what the
Oh, we did.
Yeah, this is it. So I think it creates
boy.
energy. I mean, people take some of the stuff out of context when they listen to it and how man's talking and that. And I really don't care how they feel. I don't care who takes it out of context. That helps. You understand? You really believe in it that much? Great. Share it with your friends. Download too. Stream it again. You understand? It's not even the time for man to start nitpicking and all this type of stuff. Just go along with it. Like, if man's throwing, just wait for the guy to shoot back. That's what you should be doing. Instead of like creating a narrative, create the narrative of, oh, what's my man gonna say back? That's a better narrative to run with. You understand? That's what we need. We need that.
That's
Unfortunately,
exactly what we need, that energy. That
we don't have that framework that certain other factions of things have. So we've got to start from here, innit? Unfortunately for us, there's a lot of artists here that are artists first and foremost. You understand? Like, everybody on Gift of the Gab, like, to go back to Gift of the Gab, everyone that was on there, like, was an artist first. Like, it wasn't grabbed people from the pool of people making albums and mixtapes and doing shows and that. So it was like everyone already had that element. So once we got into the stage where we're adding, you know, lyrics to the battling or whatever, like, it was the competition's always been there. Yeah, so it's the competition's always been there. Understand? And that's what kind of is missing sometimes in the game, but it's good to see, in it. And it separates the rappers from the chatters. You understand? There's people out here. Separates the rappers from the battlers.
Fucking talk.
Separates the rappers from the battlers. You understand? Because what's going to happen is this year. you're gonna see certain man putting tracks out. Then you're gonna see certain man feeling obliged to send shots back. But when you hear what they sent back, you're gonna be like, yeah, I wouldn't have did that, because you're gonna realize, as much as they can be hyped up and people's, yeah, like he's sick, one of the best, da, 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 when it comes down to putting some bars on a track against a rapper, they can't do it. Can't. Do you get what I'm saying? So how we calling you the best battle rapper if when it comes to the rap side of the thing, you man are fucking nowhere. You understand? Like, I'm good on either which side. Like, you decide where I'm better. Do you get what I'm saying? But for me, it's not the same with everybody. Like, they need a specific type of beat if they do jump a beat. Man will jump on any beat. That's what an artist does, isn't it?
Tear it
No?
up, right?
Or is
No,
it specific to the
absolutely.
type of beat that you and your friends like? Is that what we doing? No. You just give man a
Absolutely.
beat and man's an artist, he packs something
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
But it's gonna get to that point where if you ain't able to do these things, you know, we're gonna respect what you did and everything, but we're gonna know that the game's got to a part where we'll take it from here. Like, the rappers will take it from here.
Yeah, like taking it back to Easy the Block Captain and that top tier diss. And before that, there were a couple things floating around. I think Calico had the WWF diss.
Yeah.
That was a great track and a diss like that no one really responded to, but the track was fire. Everyone loved it. Easy came out, and just the energy that came from that, just in like, even if you weren't on the track and so many people were on the track, so many people then jumped on it to the point where Easy was giving it out, but people were, you know, remaking the track and putting their own. He had to then put it out. So many people jumped on it, but just that energy that comes from that rapping energy, like the core of battle rap is rap. The core of one of the core principles of spitting, of rapping, is saying, I'm better than all you motherfuckers, and I'm going to tell you on a beat why. And I'm going to challenge you. That's how good I am. I'm going to challenge, like, I'm going to diss you on beat. Like, that's what we do. And
as well, I would say, Jen, not even to cut you, sis, but I do not want to hear any battlers here claiming they can rap here by jumping on any type of Eminem beat or any type of Mobb Deep or New York beat that was on the film 8 Mile. That don't prove nothing to me. Do you understand? Don't try to be specific to what makes you a rapper, because there's nothing specific. You rap. Man gives you a beat, you jump on it. Yeah? Don't try and practice something that works with your Eminem flow and then try and do it over here and act like you got a rebuttal to what man's saying. Forget that. Do you understand? We need some current shit. What are you gonna say today? Like, that's what I'm on. Understand? Because I see too much kind of little cheat codes and secret pockets that kind of give people outs. Like, no outs, bro. What's your pen saying in 2021? You understand? What's your flow saying in 2021? Like, forget that old shit, that easy shit that you can jump on. What's your pen saying today with what we have today? You understand? Because too much people are taking the shortcuts, and that don't prove your rap ability to me or any of the real rappers that I know. You understand? One thing I'll say about Shotty, Tony D, yeah, you could take battle rap away and they're still one of the best rappers.
Fire, like,
now, let's answer this
fundamentals.
question. If we take battle rap away, how many of your favorite battle rappers are rappers still? I'll leave you with that. That's a serious question for people to ponder. Yeah, because whatever names come out of that, that is your top tier, my friend. That is your real top tier, my friend.
Oi.
Yeah? Whatever names come out of that, that's your... I said, if we take battle rap away right now, yeah, you see the names of the people that are still out here as rappers, yeah? Forget where their level of success is. We're talking about their skill level. Put the beat on and they fuck it up, yeah? You see the man them that's still on that there's no battle rap and they're still for some reason freestyling every day in their house and trying to make track. That guy, them guys in the battle rap field, if you take away battle rap, they're still rappers. That's the real top tier to me. You understand? That's the ones they know what this shit's really about. Anyone that's not on that shit, fuck out of it. I don't care who you are, how good you are, respectfully. But this is about rap, and we need to get it back to that. So I don't want to hear no sideways talk about all these young brothers doing their diss tracks and building up their little reputation and whatnot. I don't want to hear none of that. I want to hear competition, or I want to see ratings, or I want to see silence. You understand? No
Ooh,
type of.
silent.
Yeah, that's it. Silence, bro. Fuck, like, because at the end of the day, let's keep it 1000%. Yeah, that there isn't, that there actually isn't. I see people rap all the time, and rather than me chat some shit about them, say, "Oh, you're whack, you're this, you're that, you're the other," I see people praising them. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'll leave them. If that praise is what they wanted to do that for, cool, innit? But in my eyes, you're never gonna be one of them guys rapping. I don't need to tell you that if you're thankful of the little praise you're getting from here and there. I'm not a hater like that. Cool. You think you like that? Cool. I don't. I don't need to tell you I don't. Now, if you was in my circle as one of my people, I'm gonna pull you to a side and say, listen, bro, add a little bit of this, turn that a little bit, put that up there. Maybe you got something. But you're not in my
Okay.
circle, so I'm not
So I
gonna
don't
give
give
you
a
nothing
fuck.
negative. Yeah, I'll leave you to it. You understand?
Yeah.
So respectfully, just do the same for the people that you don't give a fuck about. Yeah, you hear people you don't give a fuck about doing some shit. Don't talk down on it. Just don't mention it. Don't talk against it. Just don't mention it. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah. Way too
That's
many
what I do.
people are too
Mentioning
quick
things that they
to
don't
talk
respect.
down on the things
We
that
need to
they
change
don't
that.
like, but don't big up the
Yeah,
things that
yeah.
they do.
When I don't
Like,
like something, I can't see it. I'm not
that's
looking
it.
at it.
Yeah, why
Come on.
pay attention to it?
Simple. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
no.
those people that don't like something and then go out of their way to write 17 paragraphs of why they didn't like it. It's like, wow, like what's
You
wrong with
sure?
you? You
You
didn't
sure you
like
don't like
it.
it?
And instead of moving on to the next thing, because you know how many million things there are that you could have moved on to that you could have liked. Like you took your time to give 17 paragraphs to this person who doesn't know you and doesn't give a shit about you. I like
Do you know what it is?
make me
Do you know what
laugh.
I feel like? I feel like you see them people that's got 15 paragraphs or something that they don't like. Yeah,
Just that.
it's well, go on, little bro. So like you see them people, yeah. I think it's not that they don't like something. Yeah, hear me out. It's
Mm,
that they don't like the fact that they don't like this thing. That's why they're so analytical. They
okay.
wanted to love it, and they're
Okay.
upset that they don't love it. This is why they're so
Yeah.
analytical. It's like, bro, like it could have been like this, and if only they did it like that, and rare, rare. It's like, bro, that is very close to actually loving the thing. Where it's like, oh, like if only you had this,
Mm,
like, you love it secretly, bro. You're just upset you don't have control of what's going on here, but you
all
love
right, but
it.
you see what I see. What I think about them people. You see them super analytical people, which when they're
Mhm.
like, "Here's everything that you could have done." It's like, thank you. Now you go and do that. Like instead of telling me what I could have done, I'm here doing it. Why? And
Yeah,
you're here telling me, like, my pops used to always say to us, why are you sitting watching someone playing guitar when we've got a guitar here? Play the fucking guitar. Stop watching people play guitar. Go and be a rock
yeah,
star. Like, how are you in the
simple.
comments telling me every little thing that I did wrong and what I needed to do better when you should have? But where do you battle? Like, you? It's that
And then it's
simple. It's
like
that simple. Go and do it.
more time with battle rap though, the person secretly does battle. It's a battleless troll account usually. When you get someone analytical like, oh,
That's the
Rivers is
burner.
this and rare, rare,
Yeah.
rare, and he
Yeah.
can't even beat my man and such and
Mm.
such freehold him rare. It's like,
Mm.
is that you, Gemini? You get what I'm trying
That's
to
the
say? Like
burner.
you can never
It's
tell.
like you,
You
Gem.
can never tell.
Shout out Instagram. Come over to YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what? There's one. I think there's an RBE post, and I swear to God, in the comments of the post, it's at first I thought it's Beasley and ARP, then I realized it's P, or in my mind, allegedly, my opinion. P, so you know P from URL, the guy who's involved in he's like
Proving child to that.
yeah, he's like the new, but he's in on everything now. I don't know if he's replacement Norb's lawsuit pending, allegedly, whatever. but he's involved in everything now. He's very much involved in booking battle, setting up event, whatever. But when I read, there was a back and forth in the comments. So someone commented something like, is this the first thing you've had on the channel in months? Like, URL are dropping shit every 2 weeks. Like, you're late. And then the comment back, but when I read it in ARP and P's voice, and this is a troll, like, this is, you know, Johnny 264 and Happy Day 25, like, when I'm like, oh shit, no. And this is like within minutes of the thing coming out. Like, I'm reading it and I'm like, oh no, this is the two of you going back to, like, with your, when I read it in the wording, the sentence, everything fits so perfectly. I'm like, oh shit, I'm watching your troll accounts going at it.
Troll account. Man's living vicariously for a troll account. You get me?
That's it.
You get what I'm saying?
And you see it. It happens, of course.
Yeah, and I never knew about this until I battled a Don't Flop battler. So when I battled someone from Don't Flop, that's when I realized, like, there's people that are trolling, but their trolls are specific. It's almost like they was in the building. It's almost like they was on the stage. It's almost like it's fucking Big J. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, like, you just look at it and you think to yourself, hold on a second. These men that are trolling know too much. And my shit ain't even out there like that. You'd really have to know that I had them on that day. Or I came in with that person in the building, or this particular person was there and that thing happened. And like, okay, cool. So I believe battlers do that shit, man. Literally. They do that shit, man. They'll just literally make a troll account and just be rinsing someone that they lost to. You know what I'm saying? Just on there saying,
right. It's easy to do.
Huh?
It's so easy to do. Anyone can make a troll account.
I mean, you say it's easier, but imagine keeping up with, like, different accounts and shit. Like, I could just about keep up with mine. Like, I'm pissed. Like, people post things online, and I feel bad, man, because by the time I get there, it's been posted. Bare people have liked it, shared it, and that, and I'm like late to the party.
And you haven't
now
even
I feel
seen
like
it yet.
Sharing it. Yeah. I feel like now when I'm sharing it, I'm begging it, like, he's just sharing it now to make it look like career, but I'm genuinely, on a next app all day. Then I've gone on this app, and it's like 5 hours ago this was posted. This is mad, isn't it? So good luck to them people with all them troll accounts if they can keep up, but life is busy enough.
Those internet people, they live on the internet and they have several troll accounts.
They need to get a life, bro. Please.
They really do. They really do, but that's, you know,
that's kind of beautiful. Still, it's kind of beautiful.
It really is. It really is. But that's,
you know what I'm saying?
That double-edged sword of the internet.
Crack that window. Go outside for a walk, man. You understand? Yeah. Just enjoy life, man. And then maybe you won't want to have
change your scenery.
There you go. Helps.
Always works. Always helps. Always helps. A change of scenery always helps. So what else has been going right? So yeah, we kind of diverged from diss tracks, but yeah, there's been a lot of diss tracks going on. Check them out. To name some of them, we had YD, I think, fired. We've had Messi with the fuck Bracy, Tally with the jumping on the easy block captain top tier diss. Responses from Frankie Frazier and Quill. I'm hearing there is much more to come. Stay on this energy.
Without spilling too much, but I got a feeling that this little diss track season's not done for now. You understand? So, like, I'll say to everybody that's watching, I tell you, like, you'll know who the haters are by what they're saying about the diss tracks going back and forth. Because if they don't like it, they don't need to comment. So anyone that comments anything negative, who could just ignore it and not give no light to it, there you go. There's your hater. Do you understand? Just listen to what people are saying, innit? Because people
the haters make themselves so obvious.
Yeah.
So obvious.
Look out for that. But outside of looking out for that,
you see that post and you look at the retweets, and there are 17, 25, 34 retweets, and 9 out of 10 of them are positive, and there's one which is like, you're like, oh shit, did you not have coffee this morning? Did your girlfriend not blow you the way she was supposed to, or something? Like, what happened?
when you see their tweet and then you see the likes of that, then you see who else is kind of fucking with their point of view. It's like, "Rah, huh?" And you start seeing familiar names. You're like, "Bro, my man's in there."
Transparent.
Oh,
Oh,
so you
okay.
feel like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Because my thing is this year, social media is a bit mad. You could be on all social medias, yeah, and you could just be someone that doesn't post much. And what you'll realize is people are different depending what app they're on. Like the fake people, of course. Real people are there to promote, they're doing their thing in it. But there's fake people who, say for example, you follow them on Facebook, yeah,
Mm.
but they don't know that you follow them on Twitter. How they talk about you on Facebook is different than how they talk about you on Twitter. It should be the same, really. But if they feel like you can't see what they're saying on Twitter, they're likely to start throwing shade and be
Different
putting up gifts
audiences.
and all this type of shit. And same like in Facebook, but within the group or within the forums and that. Inside the forum, my name's talking reckless. Outside the forum, my name's inboxing guys saying, "Yo, support what you're doing, bro. Your things, yeah, man, big up, fam." It's like, okay, like, so social media is it's a bit whack still. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit whack.
Well,
Phony shit.
so yeah, let's see this energy continue.
Yeah,
Let's see. Messi
long may it
13
continue.
says dirt. DURTTT dirt.
Dirt.
Didn't
Dirt.
say
Someone's putting dirt.
DIRT. He said DUR triple T. Dirt.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Shots
All
gonna
right,
be
Messi. That's big
firing
talk.
on that one.
That's big talk.
Messi's not
I
done.
expect to see all of the dirt. Like all of it.
Messi's not done still. Messi's not done. Obviously, he put out the Bracy thing, but he's got more to say, and I feel like he's probably gonna get a little help on this one still. You know, a lot
From
of people
who?
got some. But I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But I've heard him talk about he's got a feature. He didn't disclose who it was gonna be, but listen, Messi's doing his thing, and I'm here
Okay.
for it.
I'm here for it. I will, like I say, wait until it's available on all DSPs and I will download accordingly.
100.
But what else has been going on? There's been some announcements recently.
Yes, over in the world of Premier Battles, yeah?
Over at Prem, shout out Premier Battles, there's been some announcement of some live events. Like I purchased a ticket to a live event recently.
Yeah, listen, the one that had me standing back was that Moke versus Mackenzie announcement.
That was the first announcement on the. So what is this? This is the undisclosed card.
I said, hold up. Where the hell did this come from?
Wait a minute.
Whoa. I said, whoa.
Out of left field, right?
Left. Dangerous battle.
Very. Mackenzie obviously coming off the back of the loss to Briggsy on the Anarchy tournament. Moke coming off the loss to Georgie Roots on the No Lose Chat final process card. Moke going up to Prem for the first time. Up into Manny, like it's some cave or something.
It's a good move for him still. Because you got to think, like, it just shows the power of No Lose Chat to me. Because most No Lose Chat, he's had a good performance and it's catapulted him towards Prem. You understand? So, as much as Prem have got a good battle with that, this is what I respect No Lose Chat for giving him the kind of platform to propel like that. You understand? They gave him a great opponent, a great performance. People say, "Oh yeah, you lost."
The battle's not even out yet. It's only been on video on demand. Like the battle, Moke's performance isn't even the word of his performance.
You gotta understand that Premier battles are for the culture. So you know, if a pay-per-view drops, that company account is definitely gonna be putting money on the VOD.
Of course.
They're not gonna miss. They've probably watched that battle countless countless times.
I'm sure.
Understand? So
And the others,
as
of
they should,
course.
as
Of
they should.
course.
So
But
it's a,
I'm talking in terms of the culture, in terms of Moke didn't win that battle. However, his performance was so good that without even
not gonna
everybody
lie, like
seeing it, his name is carrying weight.
to me, yeah. Watch this. It's a win for him. That his
Absolutely.
performance was a win for him. Like, forget the result of the battle. His performance was a win for him because it's catapulted him to where, boom, they're looking at him like, yo, you're a notable opponent for Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They wouldn't put him up there if they didn't have belief in him. Do you
Mackenzie, let's
understand?
talk about Mackenzie, you know.
Cool. The thing about Mackenzie is, yeah, if I'm very honest, Mackenzie's fucking dangerous. Like, he is dangerous. It takes someone with the experience of Briggsy under the confines of them rounds to do my man over in it. But I don't know what these round times are, but yo,
Yeah, because
yo,
the only reason why that battle went the way it did, and so clearly in my mind the way it did, is because Briggsy gave us 3 perfect tournament rounds. Mackenzie had so much that he crammed everything in and still was cut off for time. If he had creamed off, cut out a third of his performance, not that he had filler, but if he had cut off a third of his bars and just delivered them with a little more pace and a little more just with more poise in the way that
yeah,
Briggs had done,
just
it would have been a
cut to
different
the chase
battle.
a little bit. Cut to the chase a
Different
little
battle.
bit.
He was just like,
And but I'm not gonna lie to you though, the next battle isn't gonna be them type of restraints.
nope.
Like,
Nope.
regardless, I know full stop, it's not gonna be 90-second rounds. I don't think any of these
Absolutely.
two guys would even agree to that. 90
No.
seconds.
No.
I don't even want to see them rapping. I don't even want to
Like,
see them battling for
and
90
let's say
seconds.
devil's advocate, even if it was Mackenzie Mackenzie just went in a battle and the only reason he didn't get across the
Yeah.
line is because he didn't have tournament. He didn't have those 90-second rounds, whereas or not the only reason. Briggsy was dope. Briggsy was a consummate pro, and that's why Briggsy won. But so even if they were constrained to 90 seconds, Mackenzie has learned from where he just had 90 seconds and it didn't go right for him. So even if it were 90 seconds, 2 minutes, he still knows, he's still got the benefit of having that hindsight to know what I need to do now because I didn't do it before. So he is, I agree 100%, such a dangerous opponent right now.
Yeah, Mox. Listen, Mox fucked. I'm just keeping it 100. Mox, you are fucked, my brother. Yeah, you're fucked. Like, literally, you're gonna have to do some kind of black voodoo magic or something. You better go to your ancestors or something, bro, because you can't win. Literally, bro. I'm sorry. Understand? I don't know why you even like chose to fucking battle Mackenzie. That when I saw that, I said, "Yo, Mock is smoking." I don't know what he's high on or if he's drunk. I don't know what he's there, but that's all crazy, fam. Man said Mackenzie on Premier Battles. Wow. Like, I'm not gonna lie though, yeah. You see Mock? He's very, very skilled in it. So if anyone's got a chance of making a good account of themselves up there from out of the league, above a lot of guys, it's Mock. He's very, very smart. He's an intellect. You understand?
And that's
So
it.
if he patterns it, yeah, he could do bits. He can have a good account of himself. But Mackenzie's not coming there to make Mock. Like, anyway, let me not over talk in it. But like I say, good luck, Mock. Good luck, Mackenzie. It's gonna be a mad one, innit? I'll be in the building anyway, so I'll be there to watch. I'm there to support Mock.
I will
Be there to support
certainly be in the
Mock
building
and
supporting
Mackenzie as
Moke.
well. But yeah,
Certainly.
like I said,
And yeah, Moke,
that's a mad one. So,
I doubt Moke is an incredibly smart.
I mean,
Excuse me.
alright, cool.
Moke,
This is the thing. Mock is incredibly smart, yeah, but I'm gonna be real with you. This ain't a smart move.
Doesn't look like a smart move.
It's not a smart move, bro. Like, Mackenzie's not that guy. Like, Mackenzie is a problem.
Season.
Like, Georgie Roots, who you just lost to,
Yeah.
more or less on home turf,
Yeah.
would have problems with Mackenzie.
Serious
That's really how I feel.
that would
But I
be a
get it.
challenge.
It's that, like, the challenge of someone like Mackenzie will bring out a different side of you, bring something out of you that maybe you never had before or whatever in it. So
And I think
that's
Moke
what
is
I'm
ready for
counting on.
that.
I think
I
he
really
needs to do
think
that.
Moke was ready for that level up, for that battling someone who is more seasoned, experienced, has more tools in their arsenal. I really feel like he was. I don't think this is one of those cases where he's not ready. I don't know if this was the move, though. I don't know if battling
I'll say this, yeah.
Mackenzie on Prem.
The best way I could describe it is this year. As much as Monk looked good battling Georgie on No Loose Chat, had that battle happened on Prem, yeah, they'd be talking about Monk got killed. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, a lot of his things he had wouldn't have translated. Do you get what I'm saying? And the fact of it's not about the colour of the crowd. There ain't no crowd. There's no crowd.
Well, there will be
I don't.
there will be some crowd. Well, okay.
Do you know what's crazy? Yeah, you got to
As
think
it
of it like
stands
this.
now.
Do you think?
I mean,
Yeah. Let me ask you a serious question. Not even to cut you, yeah, Jen.
don't
But
cut me.
we know it's gonna be. I know the venue. I've battled there twice, yeah. So I know the space of the room, how much people will be able to fit in there. Plus, these men have got a lot of equipment. Do you understand? A whole lot of equipment. So it's not like we can pad out the room. Yeah,
Well,
cool.
Prem are billing it as a live event with a crowd.
Is it gonna be a
They're
live
selling
event?
tickets. They're selling tickets. I've
Yeah,
bought a
yeah, yeah.
ticket. I expect to be there as media and doing stuff. Hopefully, I'd love to go there, but I've
Do you know
bought a
what?
ticket. I support
Watch
it,
this,
but
yeah.
it's selling
That
it as a
building,
crowd event.
that building that they're in, there may be another room in there with space in it, yeah. But what I'm saying is this, yeah. Like, I know the kind of amount that we'll have, regardless of if they sell tickets or not, yeah, which is cool. But I'm guessing, being in Manchester, limited space, the majority of that space, yeah, is gonna be mankified.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
So fucking
Majority, it's like as much tickets
absolutely.
as we can buy, there's not
Absolutely.
gonna
Yeah.
be enough available for us to make
Yeah.
it so when Mulk has whatever bar he has,
Yeah.
it hits. Do you understand?
And the thing is, Premier Battles are going to rightly so go in line with whatever the guidelines are. They're going to comply with social distancing requirements. So unless there is a big jump from now until is it June that the battles
Yeah.
that the event is going down, it's going to be a small crowd at best. If the restrictions change dramatically, then maybe they might change venue. They might open up another. Like they've got options. But I imagine they're working to whatever they're allowed to work to right now, and that's going to be a limited crowd. But whatever, like you say, crowd is going to be there is going to be a heavily Manchester, a home crowd. It's going to be a home crowd. You're going into the Lions' Den.
I don't know, man. It's just, you know what it is. Okay, as a battler, you gotta take them risks where it's like, right, me against the world. Man's done it. It was hard. You understand? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, innit? But there's a whole process of a certain kind of opponent on the way up to certain situations for me personally that I would have made happen. Understand? Cool, you battled Georgie. You didn't have a good battle against Georgie in terms of the result, but you did well in terms of how you came across in it. So now, me, I'm putting you back against one of the man them. You understand? Seeing how you fared there before I make you travel out again. because I
Yeah.
still want you to maintain that kind of look you've got on my platform, innit? That's the way I'd be looking at it. If I was an ego or if I was his manager or something like that. That wouldn't have been the move still.
Yeah, I'm
Or
not
if
gonna lie, the announcement did shock me.
I was thinking, yeah, where did that come from? But I would have said this: if he went up there, yeah, respectfully, what I would have did is, and I don't know, I think maybe it's the theme of their card or whatever, innit? But respectfully, I would have gone up there and I wouldn't even have tried to get an opponent like Mackenzie just yet. Understand? I would have more thought, raw. Let me go up there and make sure that the opponent is kind of my standing, and then show my level against someone that they consider my standing up there, and then move on or whatever.
Yeah.
So at least my first battle, even if I never go back, my battle that I have up there will be a good showing of me. You understand? This could be dangerous, bro, and this is the thing that's fucked. Could be dangerous.
It's not. It could be. It is dangerous. How Moke deals with it is it's dangerous. Mackenzie is dangerous. So
I'm just saying that. I could, look. No matter what happens to him, yeah, his next opponent is like not gonna play with him. So it would have been better if that was his next opponent rather than this guy, and then he battled this guy, because he would have been able to battle this guy regardless anyway. But now, hey, I don't know, bro. Kind of peak, Jen. I've seen this story play out before.
Well, let's see what Moke goes up there and does. But there's quite a few. So what have we got? We got Celesta versus shit. I should have had all of this pulled up. Like I said, I'm all appearance today, and no, I've got like 5 things written down, which is just not like me. I'm lacking today. What is Celesta versus
Bowski?
No, it's Bowski versus
Yanniv.
And Slesser versus
who's Leicester battling?
Okay, Slesser versus Impact, of course.
Impact, that's it.
Salute. Thank
and
you.
I swear, Impact hasn't even battled on. Impact hasn't battled on what's it called? Premier Battles before.
Bowski.
Jennifer Bowski.
Oh,
yeah,
is that Impact's debut on Prem?
Who Impact.
Ellis Dean. That's it. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Comments. Thank you, family, for getting me together, because I should have had all of this already. Thank you.
Just the black whole Ross Clark lineup here.
Yeah. Whole lineup, Jester. Thank you for being prepared. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, that's it. I was saying there's a lot of battles. Yeah, the Celesta Impact battle. I didn't realize that was Impact's debut on Prem. Celesta, we last saw him in the Anarchy tournament. He took the loss on judge's decision to Georgie Roots, but overwhelmingly the feedback, and I haven't seen the feedback from the battle, was that Celesta should have got through. So he's got a lot to prove, or not a lot to prove, but he's got a lot to. He doesn't have anything to prove, but he just now needs to come and secure a win, I guess. But I would think he's the favorite coming into it, and then he's also going to have that maybe bias that he lost out last time. Impact versus Leicester. I saw Impact against FT on the Don't Flop pin drop card, and he was bombing on him. That's a card a battle that caused some controversy on its release. But
why? What happened with it? Why is it called?
Don't Flop bleeped out, and I haven't seen the battle, so I don't like to talk about things, but I then talked about it on a stream. Don't Flop censored some of FT's material. They cut out or bleeped some of FT's bars where he was taking shots at Danny Jack. Think he used the F word, but the conversation was, why was it censored? Should it have been censored? Where is the line? Whatever. But Impact bombed on, like, he really, I don't know if you've seen that battle, but it was a really good Impact performance. But I'm thinking Impact versus Leicester, I'm looking at previous Impact performances, thinking about previous Leicester
Impact is dangerous,
performances.
bruv.
So
Low key,
dangerous.
Impact. He's the GOAT, low key still. Like, he's kind
Impact
of
is
unbeatable.
adaptable, is what I was thinking.
I've never
Whether,
seen him
like,
have a problem with anybody like that. I
like
could like since in my era. I don't know about like in Don't Flop and all these battles there because I didn't watch him from all of them. Because remember there's a whole season of Impact where he's not even wham with dreadlocks. He's a skinny youth with
this
short
is
hair.
what
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying,
saying? Man never
adaptable.
really watched Impact then. I only started watching him when he started getting big and he started getting dreadlocks. He started thinking like, right, who's that you? That light skin, you look serious and that. Like,
Yeah.
that's when
Oh
I thought.
shit,
And
that's the same
every time
guy.
he came gifted a gap, every time he came gifted the gap, he walked out smiling. Do you know what I'm trying to say? No matter who, and he stood in front of Surfer and Messi.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So those ain't
Coming
slouch,
from Don't Flop.
bro.
He
He
came
didn't
from
matter.
Don't Flop and
Didn't
went
matter,
over
bro.
to
He can
the,
battle.
yeah.
He can
Yeah.
battle, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing you
This
can
is
say.
what I'm
He can
saying.
battle.
He's adaptable. So when I saw him against FT as well, like bombing on him, like in the way that he did, and being able to do what he does over in a different crowd over at Don't Flop. Like, so yeah, he's adaptable. He knows how to win a battle. He knows how to beat his
Yeah.
opponent.
He's an all-rounder, innit? Like he was come rebuttal.
Great point.
He's
Yeah,
got the multi-syllabics.
that's
You know,
it.
he's got good aggression, good energy, good performance. You know, he is a good writer to his degree of how he does his thing as well. So like, he's an all-rounder still. He's dangerous. You know what I mean, like, them man there, you wanna pattern yourself up and learn how to do things properly before you even try and jump in with them guys there. Literally.
But I
Yeah.
think Slester will have definitely learned a lot from the Anarchy performance. I think he would have. I think he
Yeah.
was.
100.
I think that was a great Slester, but I do think there were some things which really did not work, and I think he's aware of those things. I think he will
Slester's
be
good.
aware of how dangerous. Absolutely, Slester is very talented. He's not the Academy winner for nothing. Shout out to you, Jester. You know how much I love you, but his win against you was it was a clever one. I think Celesta will not take Impact at all lightly, and I think he
You
will
know,
understand the task that he has in front of him. And I also don't think Celesta has to beat. I don't think he has to beat Impact to, whilst it's also Impact's debut over there at Prem. Celesta's a rookie. He's just won the Academy. Even though it's Impact's debut, his standing in the game is, and his performance, like he's not a rookie coming in. So I feel like Slester, this is not a battle that Slester has to win to succeed.
no. Again, what Leicester's done in his last 3 battles, regardless of the results, is giving man solid performances. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So like, another solid performance is against Impact as well is definitely gonna do a lot for him. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because if you can look good in there against Impact, there's a whole world full of battlers that we can start thinking, right, let's put Leicester against him,
That's
and
it.
which is what I think he deserves
That's it.
because
Yeah.
very confident. He's very good at how he does his thing, and it's like Scotland produces a lot of good battlers, man. They don't really. There's no. I
Talk.
haven't heard. There's not like think about it. They got Acre, Mackenzie.
Mm,
They
mm,
got Respect BA. They got
yeah.
Soul. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got Slester now. Do you understand? If there's anyone I'm forgetting, I apologize, but those are five solid. That's a solid top five.
Solid.
I hope they
Solid.
forgot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for me, he's in with a good group there. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And he's proven himself as the new young one coming up. Like, you get me? So hopefully he does well
Yeah.
against Impact. Again,
Yeah.
we respect Impact. He's an OG at this thing, innit? So it's
That's
no
it.
walkover for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
At all. At all. At all. But yeah, I'm excited to see what both of them bring because I don't know that I've seen a Slester versus an Impact style battle or an Impact. Yeah, Impact is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the matchup. Don't. I don't know what they're going to have for each other, so I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what they bring. And yeah, so who else was on the card? We've got Yaneth versus Boski and Visual versus LSD. Jessa
So you
says,
see that
very glad Vish
Jan-
versus.
yeah, Janef and Boski, yeah, is
Mm,
like Manchester battle rap history kind of writing another little chapter because Janef is like the new era,
mm,
however you want to see it. But Boski, them man there is like the foundation. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like from the mud, from before all of this, before everything, Boski was
yeah,
there doing his thing and like he's been part of it. He was part of like the early days when it was more freestyle, the 2 and 2 days and all this type of stuff. So like he's one of them original Manny characters that evolved in Don't Flop in the early days. Much loved by the fans and all this type of stuff in it. Very well respected or whatever in it. Eventually he moved. I think he left Don't Flop and joined up with the King of the Ronald gang or whatever in it, and started to just do
mhm,
his thing. And maybe, I think he was like running the Manchester situation with them or whatever in it. But his respect is unmatched. And then you got Yannick on the other hand, where he's very loved coming up. This guy is like Yannick reminds me of someone that swallowed a live microphone at some point in their life and just has been running around with his voice. He ain't even mic'd up and he's projecting louder than the guy. Like he's just that manny lad, innit? Like he's just loud out there. Like I fucked with Yannick, innit? So it could be a funny battle. Who knows what the story
yeah,
between them could be in it? Like I think that one there is for Manny. That's not for us.
yeah, yeah.
Understand? We can enjoy it. It'll be fun and everything.
But it's
But
a
some of the
real
things that they
Manchester
say and some
history.
of the little references and
Yeah,
that it ain't really for us in it. Like
yeah,
so, that's their shit in it. But yeah, that
yeah.
is a good choice of battles still. And I don't know if Balski's battled on Premier Battles either. I'm not sure if he has. I don't think he has, you know.
Mm.
So it might be his debut, which is crazy.
So an introduction to yeah, him in Manchester when he's
Yeah.
Manchester history. Yeah, okay. So there's a lot in there. I need to do my research for that one. But yeah, looking forward to this
Like
card.
you see,
Looking
like
forward.
something like that, yeah,
Mm,
adds to the texture of the event a little bit. Like you got Boski for Manny up there, Yannick up there. These are things that add to what the feeling of the event's gonna be now. Do you
yeah.
understand? Is the storyline of some guy from London battling the guy who's more closer to us from Scotland? Is that
Mm,
really gonna be what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah.
no. So there's a whole bunch of other factors you have to think about with these events before you accept the what looks like a good opportunity. It looks like one, but let's draw the whole picture together and see if it
Mhm,
actually is one. You understand?
yeah.
But again, any battle can be made into one if you know what you're doing. If you're experienced and you know how to do it, you can make any battle like a good situation for yourself. So ways to, you understand what?
Yeah.
Let's see, man. Let's see.
Well, I'm sure there will be more battles released from that card. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to more events in the summer months, maybe once restrictions ease over here. Let's see what happens.
Obviously, no loose chat. Well, we know they got something patterning up. Expect to see announcements of that.
I'm
I
hearing
hear
I'm
at the
hearing some
Sunday,
things.
here at the Sunday roast. As soon as we get the green light, we're gonna be letting people know whatever
to-
the fuck we can.
as
You understand?
soon as you
But
know, and like as soon as that also, so we've got battles to be released on YouTube. The video on demand is still there on Vimeo. The final process event, those battles are still to be released once those performances drop. I'm sure there will be a whole heap of talk. I've got some content to release alongside those. Of course, Rivers, we did the battle rap brunch, talking about those events. That was such a dope day. Like I really enjoyed that day. We've got stuff to come out for that. Those battles are going to be coming out shortly, so make sure you are subscribed to No Loose Chat. Make sure you've got your notifications on. Make sure you're subscribed to all the battlers, to everyone
follow
involved.
everybody, man. Follow the whole community, man.
Support.
Follow everybody. Follow Rivers. Follow Jen. Follow the battlers. Follow the leagues. Follow everybody. The fans. Follow the
And like,
follow the
okay, so
KK.
to everyone
Follow
who's in
everybody.
here right now as well, like this video, share it.
Please.
What's very important is that we are, we need to support and share each other. We need to promote each
Listen,
other.
Jen, I did a little research, and
Hmm.
someone was telling me, between us here, that the
Yeah,
more
just like
likes we get, the more it moves us up in the
in the
algorithm to where more
algorithms.
people can search and
That's
see us
it.
and like what we're doing, and the views can go
That's
up, and then we
exactly
can go
it.
even higher in the algorithm. The
That's
only thing that
exactly it.
stops that is like negative emojis and sad faces and dislikes, and that's the only thing that
Yeah.
messes it up and changes everything. But as long as people are liking, it kind of
So
helps. I didn't know that.
literally,
Like,
whilst you're here,
I
no,
never
the
knew that.
likes really do help to
I didn't
like
think it helped.
that will
It
mean
actually
that
does.
we are pushed into the recommended sections. That will mean that's in
Yeah.
your homepage. Like all
And
you've
there's
got to
like
do is
levels
close
of
the
it.
chat and
Me,
go and
man's
click on the
telling me there's
like.
levels. Like
That's
there's like
it.
a 50, there's a
Yeah.
250, there's
Yeah.
500. It's like man
Yeah.
needs to start climbing up these ranks here, people.
If
You
you
know, and we
like
can only do
and
it with
also
support.
share, that then
Yeah,
adds to like you say, levels. We're now placed further up in the algorithm the more people
100%.
share.
It
And
doesn't even matter if you're watching live or you're watching the playback. You can still hit like. That's how peak it is.
exactly, hit that's
That
it, hit
like,
the like,
not hard.
hit share, put it in your social medias. We are a growing scene, and the more fresh eyes that we can get looking at us, the more eyes who are in tune to this thing already but don't know we exist, don't know that these things are going on, like the more we can do to promote that, the better. And so I wrote this down. We didn't have this. I wrote this down as we were talking, and this it wasn't in our notes, but it's a natural segue here. I wanted to talk about branding, and talking about our scene and a growing scene and promoting and sharing. Like we started the stream, I promoted my Gaia 500, M3S3. Like these are brands I support. Part of what we need to be like, we need some branding. Like I need some brands that I can support. Like there's a whole, maybe I'm not tapped in enough, I don't know, but maybe people who need to be tapped in, maybe there are connections that need to be made aren't being made. But there's like me watching that event last night, I'm a Brit girl. Like I don't have many connections to America, but my in to battle rap came through America. My in to our scene over here in the UK and Ireland, and everything and everyone that I love over here, and everything that I care about and fuck with and support over here, came from via there. So my initial links and some of the people that I first built with are over there, like, and I support those people, but I want to support people over here. Like, I wanted to have a discussion about like branding and just how we kind of need to capitalize on that area in things, how people need to be, I would love to see, not people need to be doing, but I would love to be able to be sitting here with some UK brands that I can support. I can talk about the message, I can talk about everything behind them, and in turn that helps to build our scene over here.
I fucks with that. So basically, like, if you got like a brand, or there's any brands that you know of within our community, our little culture, and that, and you know, you feel like they need promotion, just holler at us, hit us up on the inbox, you know, anywhere, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. And you get me, you can get Rivers rocking, you know, something, you know, as long as you pay my 500. No, I'm just joking, but you get what I'm trying to say. You can, we're willing to work with all the
this is how things work. Like, we need, like, I feel like maybe I'm sleeping, I don't know, but like, this is how scenes elevate. Like, battle rap is not just one thing. It's not just two guys up on stage doing their thing. There's a whole community and culture that supports that. And I really want to see all of that in the UK. And I see so many of the elements. But when I think about me, I sit here and I turn on a screen so often and regularly. Like, I want to be wearing brands and supporting and promoting shit that, you know, and yeah, it's a side of things that's missing. And it's just something that I wrote down after we were talking about it at the beginning of the show. And I'd love to see that sort of side of it. So if there are brands where they're already some way in battle rap, or you think that they could fuck with battle rap, this is something that, yeah. Side note, anyway, random.
Holler at your people, man. We'll rock your shit. We'll push your shit. You push our shit. We push each other. We build together. We grow. Each one.
That is it.
Absolutely.
That is it. But wow, we have been going 2 hours, 37 minutes, 25 seconds. It feels like an hour and a half.
I wouldn't say it feels like an hour and a half, but it doesn't feel like 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 45 minutes. Not at all.
Okay, to me it feels like an hour and a half, but
you know why?
time
Because
doesn't mean much to me.
I'm very aware that hour and a half is like a football match, and it definitely feels longer.
90 minutes. Yeah, okay, yeah, for real. I haven't watched a football match in way too long, but yeah. But it definitely has been. I've missed this. I've missed the family. I've missed this conversation. I've missed, like, me and Rivers, obviously, chop it up. Me and Mr. Ambassador, me and Uncle Rivers, like I say, you haven't seen Sunday Roast, but you know, we're in constant communication. But I've missed this, talking about what's going on with everyone else. Like, I love what we have over here at Sunday Roast, and this whole.
What number episode is this, though? Have you ever counted?
Oh, do you know what? I haven't. I should have. What I can do is I'm going to go and have a look, because I've got a playlist. Like, so if you're catching Sunday Roast for the first time, let me make sure I've got this on mute. If you're catching Sunday Roast for the first time, then go back and have a look at what the vibe is, what we do. I've got a Sunday Roast playlist. There are 10 episodes. So this is number 11. So we're 10 episodes in. Where's the podcast?
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
But hold on. But what about them other little What about them other little hustle tier ones and red tier? They don't count. They're not officially Sunday roast.
Well, it's only literally since we decided Sunday roast, so it's only the official Sunday roast episodes, everything we done. But so we missed 2 weeks. Let's see, actually. So we missed 2 weeks. So we didn't do last week, the week before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, just before the new year, wasn't it? So we're sort of a few months in. We're a few months in our
Okay.
infancy still. But however, we've built a solid foundation and community over here.
I like the idea of numbering it so that it's like, right, it's number 13. Man could go Messi
Agree.
13 and episode 13 and that. You get what I'm
I
saying?
agree, yeah, because I didn't even
Got
realize
plenty.
we had our 10th episode. That should have been a thing. Like 10, we moved into
That's,
double
that's, a little-
digits. You know, we're here to
that's
stay.
kind of like an anniversary, kind of, if you get
Right?
what I'm saying. Man's
Right?
10 today. Hey.
We're gonna have to. I'll
Okay.
tell you what. We missed 10. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do
25.
13. No, 13. We're gonna celebrate 13. We're gonna do something nice for 13. Now, we turn teenager.
I
We missed
hear you
10.
still. I hear you
Listen,
still, but
you know me. You know I'm hype. You know I'm extra. You know, if
it's
there's
just like
any hype to
any
be had, I'm gonna
excuse.
take it. 10 would have been a nice
any,
little hype.
any
10
excuse.
10 would, yeah, any excuse. I'm sorry, Rivers, but you know what you bought in for. You know what you signed up to. This is me, and you're
Okay,
gonna get
cool.
some hype. 10 should have
13
been a
it is.
nice little hype. We should have been able to say, hey, 10 episodes. We didn't.
Double
We missed
figures.
that. That's my fault, my bad. Like, so we're gonna do teenager. When we turn teenager, we're gonna turn up just a little bit.
Well, that's like what, 2 weeks time?
Yeah, I'll count the episodes. Yeah, so I know 11. So yeah, 2 weeks time. Yes, you're right. And
So
in
basically,
fact, actually, do you know
that's the
what?
week
2 weeks
the event
time. No,
as
you know
well.
when we hold on. Where are we now? I'm back in January. Let me see. You know where we're gonna turn up. And we should have done this before. Oh, I feel bad. I can't even say that now. We're gonna turn up for 13. All right, 1, 2. No, that is it. Okay, so that will be my birthday Sunday.
What, 13?
13. No,
Wow.
18. Hold on, 18.
18.
Oh no, so that's not 2 weeks. That's not 2 weeks. I can't count.
No, that's
Hold on, if we're 29th, no, that would be
7 weeks.
13. Yeah. So if we're 11, that will be 14. Yeah. But that's 3 weeks. So 3 weeks today.
Oh, say no more. Cool. What, yeah.
Yo, I'm
I'll tell you what,
celebrating
yeah.
being a teenager, bro. Like, life is way too short. Like, did you not celebrate turning 13?
Man jumped straight to 18 with that.
It's celebrating 13 and you're going to them sort of things there. Like, come off the internet. Like,
Yeah, man.
teenage.
Let it breathe a little bit. Shit, let it breathe.
I don't know what turning 13 means to you, but like that just means you add teen to your name over here.
Listen, when I was 13, do you know what happens, yeah? This is why I hate 13, yeah. When I turned 13, yeah, I think I got given a promise and my sister got given a mobile phone. And my promise still hasn't come into fruition. So I'm still waiting for the IOU for my 13th birthday, to be honest.
What was it? What was it?
Yeah, so fuck 13.
What was it?
What was the promise?
Listen, oh, Rivers, man, I feel so bad. What was it?
I can't even remember what the promise was. Probably something stupid anyway, like a remote control car or some shit. No, I was 13. It couldn't have been a remote control car. What was it again? I think it was like a computer or something, computer game, some shit. Maybe a PlayStation.
I need to make this come true. Remember what it was. Try and go back to your 13th and try and remember.
I'm gonna try and ask my dad.
Yeah,
I'll ask my dad, innit? I'll say, Dad, do you remember what you promised me when I was 13 the day before when you bought my sister the mobile phone? And he'd be like, nah, I can't remember that. Probably a computer game or something. He'll probably say the same thing as me, innit? So
Maybe
Yeah,
look in the Argus catalogue for whatever that year was, and it will. I don't know. But I'm heartbroken at that. It was hilarious. Your sister
I was
got a
sure.
mobile phone, and I feel bad for laughing so loud. I want to make it happen for you.
Short, man. But you know what it is? You see, when I got older, yeah, I realized what that was. That was a dad saying, my son, it's his 13th birthday, but my daughter is 14, 15. These are the shaky times. Now, I'm going to sacrifice getting him a present so that I can have constant communication with my 14-year-old, 15-year-old daughter. Yeah? By any means necessary. He'll understand when he gets older. And when I got older, I understood. I was like, okay, he had to make a choice. And he made the right one.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. You understand.
He made the right one.
At the time, you were like, what? I'm turning 13. But yeah, no, it makes sense.
But my inner child still wants that present, pups. Yeah? I need that. I need that.
Yeah, but we'll definitely yeah, I think that's a great idea. I'm gonna mark the numbers of the shows so we don't miss out on milestones, because it's important to recognize.
It's a good reference. It's a good reference point as well. Like, why have you not seen episode 8? Because episode 8 was lit. Or wow, what episode did my man come on? It was episode 7. Like right now, it's gonna have to be a fucking mad thing to search to figure out what's what, really.
And especially with the way that you and I see this going forward, the things that, you know, we've got planned for Sunday roast. Yeah, we need a catalogue. We need a catalogue. I'm going to work on that, making sure descriptions. I think we've got some nice segments today as well. I should be able to fairly easy go and chop up couple segments and put out some recaps and stuff. So yeah. Whilst this is,
one thing that I did miss today was Scoops though, because Scoop usually comes. Where is Scoop, bro? Scoop usually comes in here with a little appearance. You get me? Smiles, looks like a Chinese man with his eyes closed and shit. And then
close up eye shit, like
there's come
none
on,
of
man.
it today. Yeah, no, it was kind of like it was lacking. That every
it ain't Sunday roast without Big Cousin there. If Big Cousin is in the building, it's not Sunday.
We are a family.
Scoop, don't do that again. I need you back in next Sunday, my brother.
I'm gonna have to message him and find out what going on. What happened? Like,
Salute to Scoop, because I was talking to him in it, like, and he's very busy right now, still getting shit cracking. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was like working or getting some stuff done for something he's got coming.
Scoop has got so much shit popping right now. Like, salute to him. Okay, maybe we can forgive you this Sunday, but like, Ross Clark, come and tell us what you've been doing next Sunday, because you know.
Therefore, Scoop needs his own kind of interview for a hot minute still, because he's got a lot to talk about still. So I say, I mean, also I want to see P Busy pop up and come speak, because he's a man that's got a lot going on. I don't know if you're familiar with P Busy.
I am definitely. I follow him on the socials. I wasn't, but he was someone I followed, and now that I'm locked in, I'm definitely seeing a lot going on. He's releasing music. I saw he was down there at the Fuck Your Brands event with you and Scoop and Messi. Yeah, no, I'm tapped in. I'd love to chop it up with P Busy and see what's going on, because you know, community.
This is it, man.
Community.
I'll holler at him. Yeah, I'll just holler at him on the socials, but he's not a hard man to get on. But yeah, he'll be on that still, man. He's definitely on promoting what he's doing and you know, pushing things forward. So he's a good man to talk to still. Enough respect for him.
Wow, shout out to haters. I'm not highlighting your comments because numbered episodes have existed way before Read Between the Lines. But you know, hey ho, much love to you. Thanks for tuning in.
Who's Read Between the Lines?
Well, so someone is suggesting that by numbering our episodes, we're somehow stealing from Math Hoffa.
Numbering the episodes?
Yeah, like if you
Calling
don't
it-
go back in my channel and go and see my first things before Math Hoffa even
Okay.
had a read between the lines that
Oh,
my
oh, oh,
episodes
oh,
are
oh, oh.
numbered. My
Oh,
episodes
okay.
are numbered from day one.
Oh, I get
Like,
what they're saying.
so someone's
I fully,
trying to
I
suggest that we're
fully, I
biting some
get it.
sort of concept by
I fully
adding
get it. I
numbers.
get it. I get it. I get what they mean in it. Do you know what it is? It's kind of understandable in it. It's
No, it's
because
not, because
there. It's do you
so
know? No,
many
no, no.
podcasts
Let me break
have
it down for you.
numbers.
Let me break it down for you.
Sorry,
Then
Rivers.
it's
Sorry,
like
I'm
you know,
sorry.
like how the old battlers used to do like word association. Like some people do thought association. So it's like, raw numbers, episodes. Last time they heard them two things together, they say that. So they just, it's cool, man. I hear what you're saying, but for me,
Broaden your
that
horizons, man.
whether man numbers it or not, that is still the first one. That is still the second one. That is still the third one. It would just help me with my
Like,
OCD
in
stuff to be
reality,
able to
right?
say, what's number 6? Bang, there it is. You understand? This is for my own personal thing, innit? So, I don't think me doing that is gonna stop Math Hoffa from continuing to get rich on what he's
No,
doing.
but also, like, Math must have bit me. Like, Math stole that
But
from
hold on
me.
a
My
second.
show, no, really, my show
What's read
exists
between? Did
before
they
Math.
say it's called? Is it called read between the lines, math
Read
spin?
Between the Lines, which is
But hold on,
oh
ain't
so
there such thing as
similar,
read between the bars? Did he
oh
not
so
steal that from
similar,
there?
oh so similar. It's very similar
No,
logo, all of that. Like,
no,
that Read Between the Bars was a very well established
no.
brand, PG bloggers.
Working
It
with
was out there.
Norbs,
Read
who
Between
also
the
managed
Lines,
math.
bars.
Working with Norbs, who also managed math back in the day.
So he
No,
stole the name, and he also
no.
stole the numbering concept from me, who has, if you go down, scroll in my YouTube, go and look at my first comment, my first videos, all of them are numbered. I only stopped
Oh
doing it when
shit.
Matt stole it from me. All of
Oh
my
shit.
episode 1, Battle Rap World, episode 2, Battle Rap World, episode 3, they're all numbered
Listen.
because numbers
Or
exist.
Or yeah, we could just all admit that none of this even matters. Yeah, we're gonna number our fucking thing. He's gonna number his fucking thing. You're gonna care or not. This is what I'm trying to say about earlier on. People that don't care about things mentioning it.
Right? Wow.
You don't
Yeah.
care about this
Like,
thing. You need to
of all
mention it.
the comments, and it throws back to those troll accounts and people's burners accounts, because of all
Yeah,
the things that we've talked about.
that's what you want to pick up.
Comments
Numbers.
are on our talking about 13 and then numbering. So yeah, let's move right on, because we've given
Sad.
this way more light. But
Sad.
we had time. We had time. It was fun. It was fun doing that little exploration of Who Jack 2,
Really.
because there is nothing new under the fucking sun. But
Do you know, like, imagine, do you know what's crazy? Jen, imagine the irony of them trying to say a man whose name is Math, yeah? I am not allowed to use numbers. He can call himself a whole math, He can call himself that. And then, oh no, but his name's
mathematics,
Matthew. Get out of here, bro.
a whole foundation of our
Whole math.
understanding of human
I can't
civilization.
use numbers, but he can name himself a whole math. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, it
This
all
shit is
makes so much
crazy.
sense. It all made so much sense. Oh, I love
It's
it.
just mad.
I love
This is
it.
why I don't
I
even
love it.
indulge. I just find it funny. It's better to just make laughs and jokes with these people in it because they're
Yeah.
not serious.
Talk to
That's what they
people who
picked up.
play with words. You're talking to people who play with words. You do this with a
Same.
living, like someone like Rivers, who
I paid
turns word
to
on their heads and makes magic. All right. I love it.
or not even, like, even the idea of a concept or switching it or the perception and all of this, like that's child's play. Like it's pointless. You might as well just not mention it. Like we can have fun all day flipping around with these things here.
Yeah,
Wasn't
but
really good.
sometimes when you flip things at people's expense, the bitch in me is a little satisfied, and we can move
Oh,
on. I don't satisfy that bitch often. I'm a good person. Like, I like positive energy. I thrive off of other people's and my own positive
progress and
that's
success.
it. I thrive.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
every now and
yeah.
again, when that bitch gets to itch that scratch, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
So
I hear you.
but yeah.
I'll bear that in mind. bear that in mind next time one of these people are chatting shit on the
Yeah, no,
comments.
every now and again, because it's
It's love.
it always is love, and then it comes back to this. So salute to you, James W. That's my
What's
brother's
your
name, so I
thing?
automatically okay. Thank you, Rivers. I'm too Sundayed into how you
Yeah,
feel
so,
about the Lex shout out. We covered this earlier, but we always have to go back. I
yeah,
wanted to
bro.
instantly
Hey,
go back.
I'm happy about that, and I respect it because if you remember when I battled Raptor, Lex is someone that voted against me. Do you understand? But he's then
He
gone
was a
on to do
judge.
the research he's
He was a
done,
judge.
and then he said,
Elaborate. He
"Oh, like,
didn't just vote against you in his Twitter comments. He was a judge.
it was a judge, yeah, yeah." So he was a judge in the battle. He judged against me. So this is where you understand where. This is what I try to tell people. Like, forget talent and who's better and rare to tell you. You could still lose a battle if you're good at something or bad at something or whatever. But whatever someone sees in you, that's what they see. Do you understand? Like, it doesn't matter if you can I battle Raptor and someone says, "Oh, you lost very rare." That doesn't mean. Yeah, come on, man. I have to, man. I get paid to do this, bro. Where's
Yeah.
your thing? Yeah, the
Yeah.
twice for you.
Shout
Get
out
me?
Rivers.
Helping out
Yeah,
Jen. I don't want
no.
her to be out here looking
Yeah, no.
crazy.
I didn't even try. That's why I didn't want to disrespect anyone's name. I just said James W, which is a name I love. That's my brother's name. So, but Rivers did it
We gonna call him
justice.
J
Of
Dub.
course.
You know that he gets the nickname J Dub from now on
J
now.
Dub.
Yeah, he's
Salute
upgraded.
J Dub.
J
Shout out to J Dub.
Shout out
Yeah.
J Dub all day. You get me?
But
But yeah, man, but overall, yeah, no, I'm glad for that. And watch this space, man. You'll see me go over there and do what I'm supposed to do, man. Literally, like I'll be gassed to go over there.
I
So I'll
can't
definitely
wait.
give him 1,000. You understand? That's
There
what I
was
want.
definitely talk. So I think also bringing it back to Lex, also Wendy Ken Savvy. What was the Ken Savvy versus? Oh, he's a Ken Savvy battles. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I can't
Excel,
remember.
when it Excel.
Oh, was it Ken Savvy and XL? Yes, it was, wasn't it? Hold on, was it that
Yeah.
battle? Was it that battle? And Lex said, I can see. Who was it? Lex had said, I want to see Ken Savvy versus Rivers. I'm sure that was
Yeah.
the first
And you
time.
know what's mad? Before he even said that, yeah, and I don't even know if Lex knows this, but because obviously Ken Stavy's FTW, innit?
Mhm.
Is he not? Is he
He is. Yeah,
FTW?
he is. He's
Savvy?
definitely up.
Is,
Yep,
yeah. So
100%.
obviously we got FTW man over here and whatnot in it. So you look out when your brethren be posting because some of them are my boys. You look out when they post things, and I've seen Ken Savvy and I've watched one of his battles. I was like, yo, this guy's got a different thing about him still. And then I never saw anything again until the iBattle thing popped up, and I seen him again. I was like, nah, fucks with Ken Savvy from before when I saw him in the other battle. You know what I'm saying? And then it just happened that my man said, bro, I could see them man there kind of having a
Look at,
good battle, whatever, innit?
sorry to interrupt you, Rivers. Hustle's here. I was trying to show my bottle, which says Hustle, which Hustle tier shout out Rivers
And
every
did
time.
you buy that off the website?
Did I?
Did you get that off the website?
No, but fucking, I need to. I need
I'm
to.
just the
I
website's
need
not
to.
ready.
No, I need
It's not
to.
ready.
That's it. But when I can, trust me, I will be. But what I was thinking, so I completely forgot that it was the Excel Ken Savvy battle where Lex tweeted, yeah, I want to see Rivers versus Ken Savvy. But also, I'm sure there was talk around that time with Prem. Was it Prem? I can't remember if it was Prem. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. But Excel versus Rivers. That's also another international that, and I've
Yeah,
spoken to
because it's
Excel.
meant to have happened. It's meant to happen, innit? As you know, so now things are kind of opening back up. However, it goes down. If you want to come here, if I go over there, it's something that's on the cards that we can do in it. Like, and see that with Excel, like I wrote the best shit I ever wrote when I was about to battle him, and since then I've surpassed that in other battles. So
Okay.
now I will rewrite for him, so it will be a mad thing. So I literally, like, I'm just here for the challenge now, innit? Like I'm at the stage where I don't feel like I still got to prove who I am amongst the people in this country no more. I need to test
all.
myself over there and then
At
build
all.
whatever I can build. And then I come back for my young brothers and give them the light. Come battle me. You understand? Get these eyes on you now. That's the plan for me. So
No,
that's basically what I feel like I need to do.
that is the plan, and I can't wait to see it in action, because I think definitely not that the UK and Ireland need the US. We don't need our, we don't need the look. We've got our own thing going over here. However, that cross-platforming, it opens different opportunities, and I really want to see you on those international stages. There are a lot of battlers that I can see that would work so well on iBattle or on any of the US stages or coming over here. But I want to see you on those stages, those matchups, you versus Excel, you versus Ken Savvy on iBattle. Like,
this is the best way I can explain it for someone that maybe doesn't know how I see it as a battler. Yeah. So if I could kind of, parallel it with football, it's like some people will say the Premier League, the English league, the best league in the world. You know what I'm saying? You're against the best players in the world if you come here, no matter where you're from. You could be born in South America, Now, I kind of see American battle rap like that. There's bare leagues of, like, you can go to Ireland, England, Scotland, Holland. There's bare things. There's things in Africa. But I think the main one, the top one, is like America, the American league of it. So not just URL. I mean everything. Getting an RBE battle and doing well there is higher than getting a battle somewhere else. You understand? Getting a battle on, doing well on what we call it?
bullpen.
We go hard.
On We Go Hard. That's it.
Like if a man from anywhere outside of America comes there and does well in any of these leagues here, it will do more for him going back home than what it would have did. You're opening yourself to the whole world of the culture over there, like the nucleus of what it is, where it began in terms of hip hop or whatever, innit? So I feel like we don't need America in terms of how we do our thing, but we need their stamp. And if we don't have their stamp, there's a ceiling to what we're doing. Like Shotty has their stamp. You understand? The Canadian stamp, the American stamp, he's got that. You understand? That's what makes him higher than we could ever be over here, because he's got their stamp. Not because all of us love him. We love him because he's got their stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. We see him standing next to Hitman Holler and we say, I fucks with Shotty.
Yeah.
We see him standing next to us, we say, I fucks with that you.
It's an elevation in status, yeah.
That's what gives man the stamp.
Over there and you've got that respect, yeah.
Until we get the stamp, like we fuck with O'Shea, like man all around the world say you can't beat O'Shea. All around the world, because he got that stamp. We have to look at him like the GOAT that he is. You understand? Otherwise, we could say that he's a pop rapper all day long. We could say that, but at the same time, we know he can get in there on a good day. O'Shea will get in there with anybody you want to bring and smoke them. Like, we know that he's capable of that.
When you can take, not only when you can go from your city to another city, but when you can take what you do internationally and go over, like you say, America has the most eyes on it. It's the biggest scene. So it's the peak because it's the most honed. It's the genesis. It's where it started. So it's reached an elevation that, and there are so many leagues, so many different formats. So when you are recognized and respected over there, it just adds to what you've built in your home turf. When you're respected on home turf, it can only take you so far. You have to be, no matter what you do, like whether you're a rapper, a singer, in entertainment, whether you're a footballer, like you say, like it's different when you can perform. Yeah, you can do what you do on the Premier League, but can you take that to the European Cup? Can you take that to the World Cup? Can you fight for your country the way you do for your, like, can you have the same standing on an international stage? Can you perform when you're not comfortable at home in your backyard? Do you perform the same as a boxer in Manchester as you do when you go to Las Vegas? Like, it's different, that international stage and those eyes, that platform, that recognition. Yeah.
Yeah, facts. And I think that's kind of what it is. I think a lot of people will probably say, man is trying to suck up to them man there. Why does it matter? But they'll say that while they are rapping, wearing a new era hat with a baseball bat, holding the guy on the fucking symbol. So it's like you can't accept what you want, what parts of the culture you want, bruv. You have to accept the whole of it. And if you accept all of it, you need their respect. Straight up and down. But you think these man doing drill in Germany and Russian don't see English drill artists and want their respect because they know that's where the style that they're doing originates from. And then you don't think these English youths don't go to Chicago rappers and want their respect because they know that's where their shit originates from. It's called paying homage. Understand? We can't be battle rappers if we're not actually paying homage to battle rap by wanting to be accepted by the origins. You understand? If we all wanted to be accepted by the origins of battle rap, there wouldn't be no joke niggas out here. They would joke, but their jokes would be within the constructs of hip hop.
Within the
parameters,
right? Yeah.
And this is why I say certain elements are being, finagled, for want of a better word. They're being finagled. Man's manipulating elements to suit what they want. Nah, bro. We need all of them. We need them all. Literally.
Absolutely. Ashley says, Rivers, have 100% faith in yourself. You've got this. Go smash that international stage.
Thank you, Ashley. I respect that. I appreciate it too. I'm definitely gonna give everything still. Like, I don't really. Alright, cool. I don't get that turn up feel more time when I have battles because usually I know the person differently, innit? So it's like there's an element as time's gone on and I've met people and I've known their story. There's like an element of sort of care on one hand, and then on the other hand, there's an element of disbelief. So it doesn't really matter what they say to me, innit? But you see, like in the early stages when I didn't really know who was who, everything was like edgy. So it was like the aggression was different. So this is why I'm saying I need to get to the point where I'm battling Americans where
it was a lack. You need that lack of familiarity.
I'll be honest with you. This might sound dumb, but the idea that you could say something and a man might try and shoot you down for it, is something that makes you want to. If you're gonna say it, it's gotta be perfect, kind of thing. There's no slack. You've got, like, if you're gonna say something, you've got to also say some of the most amazing shit ever in order for this to make sense. So for me, there's no pressure like that over here for me. Understand? I don't really get to battle the man them that would have me feeling that kind of way, innit? Over there, I feel like most of the opponents will give me that feel that they'll give to me. Most of them.
Yeah, and I guess it's just. Go on, sorry.
I was gonna say, like, most of them battlers, I've had years of what they haven't, which is battling against the tricky opponent. The opponent that's not just gonna come in and say, when the tech shoot, I execute. You gonna exit left, and I'm gonna exit too. I'm bringing an arrest to you. Like, I get the guys that tease, like they're just chopping in, and they got angles that people believe in. I get them guys. That is the hardest shit in the world to go through. Yeah, do you know how easy it is to stand in front of someone who's talking violence all day long? Like, so my thing is, I'm used to battling anglers and people that are getting onto me for different little things that they think they know. So I'm prepared for that. All man's gonna do is tell me like I'm an English you and you don't really read. That's fine. I'm just gonna go there and break shit down like I usually do. Understand? So I'm looking forward to being that surprise going in that room and they say, "Yo, sun was
Shit.
nice. Sun was fucking fire." I'm
They
looking
do
forward to
that
that.
over there?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. That's what I'm
Shit, they
looking forward
spit
to.
like that over there?
Just showing out, like just going over there and just letting it know, listen, this shit is worldwide. Like it's more than just your block that you thought it happened. Like,
Facts.
we
Because
all
that's
got this.
it. It is worldwide. It is
Yeah.
worldwide. And you should be able to test yourself on an
There's no
international
restrictions on source. Yeah.
Mhm.
No restrictions on source.
At all. At all. At all. But right, okay. So I tried to wrap it up like half an hour ago, sort of.
My bad,
Or
yo.
well, no, I didn't, because it went in such a great direction. But we're now at like 3 hours, 10 minutes. But this is Sunday roast. We were missing for a couple of weeks, so we had a lot to talk about, a lot to catch up on.
And we didn't
As you
even
know,
really have no guests today. Usually there's bare people here with man, but I think it's probably better today that man just, fix the furniture, fix things back up, and
that's
then
it. Yeah,
Nobi tried
that's
to
it.
creep away from his assignment, but man had to
And
put
that
him
has
on
to
time.
stand job.
Yeah, man to
That's
put
it.
him on time out real quick.
Priorities.
He's
That's
in the
it.
lobby.
That's it. And I don't want to be distracting anyone from the things that are equally important, and the priorities that you need to just get done so that you're free to do your other obligations. But yeah, no, I've missed this, Rivers. It's been fun. It's
Yeah,
been
man.
fun chopping it up.
It's mad though, because people don't know that basically, even on the days that we never had Sunday roast, yeah, man video called you and we used to spoke like this anyway.
Yeah,
Just to
yeah.
fill the gap.
This is just
Just to
us
feel
anyway.
like,
Now
brother,
we're just letting you in.
just like when you just need something to just feel the buzz, like, all right, that's gonna have to do until I get my real thing. Yeah. It was that type of situation.
Yeah.
Some little
That's it.
stop gap.
Yeah, stopgap. Yeah, but yeah, we've been working, and now we'll be back next Sunday. We have resumed to our normally scheduled programming, and we'll be back next Sunday with a whole
Join us
new.
for number 11.
Say that again.
I said, join us for number 11, innit?
Yeah, number 11. That's it.
That's
We
it.
will be numbered, like it or not.
Do the math on
Simples. And yeah, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Next time, if you're watching on the recap, come and join us live. We have a link in the stream. You can come and join the conversation. This is a community where your voice matters. Well, most voices have something great to add to the conversation, and we really want to hear them. So
Let me plug something as well. Let me plug something, because if I don't plug
yeah,
this year, I'm not going to force myself to do this, innit? But this is what it is now. Join me, yeah? Going live, yeah? For my little show called
absolutely.
Hypotheticals. It's called Hypotheticals. And what we're going to do is, you're going to come join Uncle Rivers. I'm going to have a few little hypothetical situations and we're going to see how you feel about it. It's not going to be nothing long, quick in and out. But we keep it moving. Innit? I'm gonna be here getting high, and you're gonna be saying some pathetic shit. That's why we call it pathetic. Join me, man. You get me? Follow me, subscribe.
Where do we join you?
We're gonna do that on the YouTube channel. We might even try and pop it off through StreamYard and get other people involved or whatever that way. But we're gonna do it on YouTube and just try and build from there. Innit? We could do Insta and all this, but I'd rather put a few clips on Insta to get people over to the channel once we put things up. So we'll do it like that.
Hypotheticals.
The hypotheticals.
Love it. Okay.
But yeah, man.
In,
But join us
sure.
next week. Always a pleasure, Jen.
Always, Mr. Ambassador. It's been an experience, as it is every week.
Absolutely.
And thank you for everyone who's been in the comments. Sorry, at times that I neglected them, but we have to sometimes just get our shit off. And yeah, so salute to all of you. Salute to everyone who's watching this on the recap. We'll be back next week. We don't have a scheduled time. You know how we do. Just pull up.
You just pop up, bro.
You have to have your notifications on. Watch the Instagrams, watch the stories, say in the socials. But we will be back next Sunday, and we'll see you then. We out. Good night.